And once I learned that, and I was able to connect my mind to that muscle, that little tiny part right there, whole body just blew up.
Honestly, that's tough. It's hard. You know, like going over your body through your mind. Like you have to cross your mind first. Close to the microphone, bro. Come on. There we go.
That was nice.
Here, Miguel. You're the bartender. Let's pour it up. This for you, Jensen.
2 ounces fine with everybody?
Yeah.
It's chill.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
They're good.
Messy bartender here.
Table wants some. Oh, we don't have a... We need a little...
Oh, my goodness.
We're good, bro. We're good. It's all the Celsius I had before I got here.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotcha.
There we go.
There we go.
Here,
It's all good. It's good for the table.
put this on top.
It's like a varnish.
You get that?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, honestly. Damn, this looks like hefty in this.
Well, it's a big ice. That's why.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
No. I'm ready, dude. I love whiskey. Like, this is...
Yeah, that's why I asked you. We just got this today, so.
Yeah. Like, whiskey, cigars, and just, like, hanging out.
Nice.
That's what
Nice.
I like, yeah.
I'll put this right here.
On the ground, yeah.
Coasters? No coasters? We're good?
Good on coasters.
All right.
All right.
Jensen, rolling?
Rolling.
Cheers, everybody.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Out here.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's super smooth.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Very nice.
All right, episode 3 on Vive the Pod. I'm Alex, one of your co-hosts. This is...
Miguel, one of your other co-hosts, and our guest today.
Branden.
There we go,
There
our
he
guest
is.
of honor, Branden. Everybody.
Let's give it up for Branden, fellas. Come on.
All right, brother. Well, let's start off like how we know each other. So I go to Onyx Atletica, which is is it Newport Beach or is it
I
Costa
believe it's
Mesa?
Newport, yeah.
Okay, Newport Beach, and you are one of the trainers over there. Tell us a little bit about Onyx or how you got into Onyx Atletica, because I know it's like a pretty popular gym right now, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's popping off on TikTok, and I think one of the best gyms in Southern California. So how I got into it was I was working out at 24 Hour Fitness in Huntington Beach.
Okay.
And I knew Jacob. And so when he said that he was having a grand opening for this gym, that
Jacob is
one of the owners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when he said that he was having a grand opening for a gym that he was opening, I was like, all right, I'm going to have to check this out. At the time, I was doing online personal training.
Okay.
I didn't think about doing in-person personal training. And I went to go check it out and just fell in love with the environment. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance and just roll with it. And it's been one of the greatest decisions that I've made.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the amount of people that I've met and like the opportunities that have came from it.
Everyone's amazing there.
Insane.
I mean, I only started there maybe like a month or two ago. And it's funny because I've never gotten into, like, I never hired a personal trainer. I've always, like, trained on my own, and I did powerlifting, you know, all that stuff, competed, fell off fitness for a little bit, but still worked out. And I never thought, like, oh, I'm going to pay for a trainer. But Onyx Atletica, like, I just saw it pop out, and I knew that I want to train in this gym. And the only way to train there is to have a trainer. So that's what I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get a trainer just to get inside, just to meet people too, which I met you there, and everyone has been super amazing, super friendly, and it's been one of the best investment I've ever done.
Yeah.
Thanks to people like you.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's cool because, like, you won't find, I feel, like, Instagram influencers, like, at the regular 24s.
Yeah.
Because they have to shoot content, and, you, like, 24, they won't let you shoot the content. So you
Yeah.
have to find these private gyms, and what they did with Onyx was just, it attracts the biggest and baddest Instagram influencers.
Yeah.
Like, being able to say, like, I say what's up to Joey Swole.
Yeah, he comes
Like,
in all the
every
time.
single day.
Yeah. We know him,
Like,
actually.
Going
Met
to
him a couple
Kava,
times.
and he'll be like, hey, Branden, what's up? And he'll come up and, like, fist bump me, and everyone's looking like, who's this little guy compared to him? Like, why is he saying what's up to him? And it's all because of Onyx.
Yeah.
So that's insane.
So it's an amazing community. Going back, you said you were working out at 24, or were you training at 24?
I was working out, so like, bodybuilding has been like my love forever. I've fallen in and out of love with it for like multiple reasons. But I was getting back into working out, and then I went to that 24 specifically to meet Instagram influencers.
Okay.
Because there are a few that work out at that 24-hour fitness.
That location specifically?
Yeah, and luckily I did, because that's where I met Jacob. And if I wouldn't have met Jacob, I would have never been at Onyx.
So how long have you known Jacob? Like, did you guys train together, or you're just like kind of passing by?
No, Jacob doesn't like training with anybody.
Okay.
I asked him one time, he's like,
Yeah.
like most people are like, yeah, sure, let's catch a sesh. This guy's like, no, bro. I was like, what?
He was like, not happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, to be fair, I'm kind of the same way. I like going to the gym by myself and just kind of getting it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Well, Jacob's he's like a bodybuilder. Like, he's a big bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a legit bodybuilder. That's like one of the guys that I look up to when it comes to size and proportions.
okay.
It's not exactly like what I want. Like, for me, I want to be more aesthetic, but like
Yeah, you guys definitely have different body types. Your
Different
body
body
type
types,
is like
yeah.
taller, lean, like more athletic looking. I'm not saying Jacob is not athletic,
yeah.
but he's more like almost like the Joey Swole type of physique type.
Yeah, he would definitely compete in open bodybuilding, I feel. But like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, dude, this guy's legs are massive. So
Shit.
like, with me, I'm a competitor. I like to compete.
Yeah.
So like, of course, like, I love the guy, and I'm like, bros with him. But like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I got to get these things bigger. I got to be better, and it pushes me, and I love it. So like, with that kind of environment, it just makes me better. Like, if I was working out at 24, I'm the top of the top.
Yeah. So
But
it's like
at
there's no
Onyx-
competition.
Yeah, at Onyx, it's like, okay, the big boys are coming in. Okay, where do I compare? And then it's like, I need to push harder.
Yeah, like he's squatting this much, he's deadlifting this much. Shit,
Yeah.
let me fucking hop on the next day and try to do the same
100%.
thing or more.
Yeah, I beat myself up every single day, because when I'm working out in there, there's somebody in there that's, bigger than me, more shredded, whatever. And it's like, okay, I got to keep up.
Well, you're one of the bigger dudes there. I always tell, like, your physique is like you're freaking big and freaking lean. Like, you just look super athletic, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's took years of like building.
I've been working out now for 12 years.
Damn.
The first 6 years were absolute ass.
Okay.
Like, I got my workouts from YouTube. I ate what I thought I needed to eat because it was healthy. And you know what? I was still just 6 foot tall and maybe like 137 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah. It was,
That's pretty low.
oh, heck
That's
yeah.
that's pretty. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Like, I was tall and skinny. And it wasn't until I was kind of like fed up with that, and I went to like the biggest and baddest bodybuilding gyms.
Okay.
And it's a big, bad bodybuilding gym when you want to look like the chicks.
Holy fuck.
When the
Just-
chicks are the ones you're like, this is the physique I want.
That's exactly it. The guys were too big for me. I'm like, dude, these guys are mass monsters. It's not like what I want to look like. I want to look like that girl. And so what I did is, like, I'm not afraid to talk to I'm not afraid to, put myself out there and talk to people and learn.
Yeah.
So I learned from a lot of female bodybuilders.
Okay.
And like, so all the techniques that I've learned and like kind of like the philosophies all comes from them.
That is amazing. I actually never heard of like that. I guess that take on it. Like, you never heard anyone like talk about women bodybuilding, which I mean, unfortunately sucks, but that's pretty cool actually. So you learn pretty much all your
From
technique
females.
and tips from females.
Yeah.
Wow. Any top female bodybuilder or certain person?
The one that had the biggest impact on me, it was at City Athletic Club in Las Vegas, and her name was Maniac Magnus. And she took me under her wing.
Okay.
And she said, well, I remember this is like one of the lessons that she taught me. She said the average person that goes to the gym and wants to sculpt and change their body, what they do is like sunlight hitting the earth. It shines over everything.
Mhm.
Okay. If you want to sculpt your body, you need to take a magnifying glass
Okay.
to that sunlight and hit one little spot. So like, if you're hitting shoulders,
Yeah.
you're not hitting the entire shoulder. You're hitting this one spot, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. And once I learned that, and I was able to connect my mind to that muscle, that little tiny part right there, whole body just blew up.
Yeah. So instead of
Changed.
pretty much
Holy
like
shit.
every rep you're doing, you're just focusing on that one single part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, when I'm working with my clients, like, I don't know if you saw my post today, but I tell everybody the first 3 weeks, super slow.
Oh, I did see it from your Instagram story, right? With the screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First 3 weeks with all my clients, super slow, because I'm kind of rewiring their brain.
Okay.
I'm getting them to focus.
Yeah.
And like, that's the main key, is focus. So one of the main things that I'll tell them is like, I'll tell them where they're supposed to feel it. Okay. Like, the first 2 reps, figure out where you feel it. Once you find that spot, intensify that spot. not necessarily make the surface area bigger, just intensify it as much as you can. As soon as you lose that focus on that one spot, you can't feel it there anymore, your set's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like mind muscle connection pretty much is key, or muscle was the
It's mind muscle connection, yeah.
Okay.
But it's like intense amounts of focus on one little spot. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try that
Nice.
from now on. I have like, I mean, I feel like sometimes when I train on my own or with Caesar, it's like at one point like I'm so dead that I don't even focus on like the actual muscle anymore. I'm just focused on getting over with, and that's when I don't even feel it anymore.
What do
Like,
you mean
I'm
by
just-
dead?
I guess like I feel like I just don't even feel my chest. Like let's say I'm doing chest press, I just don't even feel my chest anymore. At that point, it's just like I feel like I don't even have a muscle.
So then, like,
Just straight numb.
Just straight numb.
Yeah.
so what I found is like when you no longer can feel that muscle working, what happens is you start to use synergy. So if you're hitting chest and that's just completely fatigued now
Yeah.
you're throwing in shoulders, now you're throwing in triceps. Like if you're hitting bench press, now you're trying to use your core and your legs to get it up instead.
Yeah.
So it's like, as a bodybuilder, we try to sculpt ourselves. We pick specific spots. So like with me, if I'm working chest today, I'm only hitting chest. Like I'm trying to take my triceps out of it, I'm trying to take my shoulders out of it, and only focus on whatever little spot I'm trying to hit.
Okay.
And that's it. But that's from the sculpting perspective. From like the strength training perspective, like how you were
Before
powerlifting
yeah,
and
not
all
anymore.
that. So with that, it's like, it doesn't really matter how you look, right? It matters about getting the weight up. How much weight can I do? So it's completely different.
Yeah, that's a completely different training. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see. I mean, I remember when I competed, there would be people same weight class as me, but I look aesthetically like better than them. But they didn't look like they really lifted. They were just super scrawny, but they lifted so much weight. It's just because of how the way they trained. They
Just
didn't care
inner
about.
strength.
They didn't care about anything else. So, which was, I mean, different type of training. Kind of weird how that happens. Like you have someone that deadlifts like 500 something pounds, but yet
Yeah.
doesn't look like they could curl like
Right.
Yeah.
properly. But it's interesting. What was I gonna say? So you're a trainer now. Obviously, you did online coaching first. How long did you do online coaching for before Onyx?
I want to say maybe a year.
Okay,
year.
and then before that, what were-
Mortgages.
mortgages.
Yeah, mortgages. So I did mortgages for a little while. Absolutely hated it.
Okay.
Hated it. Like, yeah, you made a lot of money, but it's just like the constant amount of stress and anxiety was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
Maybe like less than a year.
Okay.
Less than a year. Prior to that, I was a real estate agent. Like, okay, so background on
yeah.
me.
Tell us a little bit of background about yourself.
Background on me. My dad, he's a developer. He flips houses. My mom is an escrow officer. She owns an escrow company.
Okay.
So escrow is in the real estate field as well. My grandma's a real estate agent. So like my whole family
Yeah.
is in real estate. So yeah, that's kind of like how I got into it. Like I always thought with my mind, okay, what's going to make me the most money?
Yeah, and you're always around that environment too. Like this is what you thought. This is how to make money. This is how to be successful.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when you think of what can make me the most money, you're using your brain.
Yeah.
You're using logic. And so my brother, he's a software engineer.
Okay.
He codes. And he's written a lot of code for me
Okay.
on stuff that I need to get done. And it works about 95% of the time, but then sometimes it'll hit like this infinite loop and it just will just break. So I feel like our brains and the way that we use our logic is kind of the same way.
Okay.
So like when we follow our head on what we think that we should do, it gets very complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't necessarily follow our heart and what we feel we need to do. So I've been doing that since, I don't know, like my whole life, right? And it's always caused me stress and anxiety and like a bunch of like emotional pain.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't until I was like, screw this, I'm done. I'm gonna follow my heart instead.
Yeah. Find something that actually makes you happy, not just
Yeah.
chasing the money.
And bodybuilding's been my passion since I would say like 4.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Who
4
was your
years old.
first, I guess, fitness inspiration or bodybuilder that you look up to,
My first one,
or the one that?
like the first one, it's like this would be everybody like in high school. It'd be like Z's or like Jeff Side.
Okay.
Like all those
I
guys.
remember this in Jeff Side. Do you know Jeff Side and
I
see?
don't know any of these
No?
guys. No.
Yeah.
Is it the one who freaking what was that pose?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
you already
do it.
know the pose.
Yeah, you do it all the time.
Yeah. No, me and Marco. Yeah, Marco looks up to him too, and it's just like, Yeah, we try to copy those poses, but like why I say 4 years old though is because like I was in the barbershop, my dad would be getting haircuts, and like all they had in there was bodybuilding magazines, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, these guys are veiny, man. Like, it's
One
crazy.
It's like one day I'll
one
get there.
day, and it's like okay, and then yeah, we're not there yet, but certainly close for sure.
Right on. Consistency,
cool.
man.
Yeah,
I remember Jeff's side. Jeff Seed or Jeff whatever. I wonder
Jeff
what happened to that
something.
person. Is he still doing his fitness thing?
I think he's trying to get back on it. I don't know, but like he falls on, he goes back off. Like it's, I don't know.
When I first started my fitness journey, the people I looked up to were like YouTubers, like Christian Guzman. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, but look how big he is now.
Huge and freaking, like, I watched him when I was like, I think like 17, 18, and he's maybe like a year or two older than me. So he was like, when he started filming, he was in college, and then now he's freaking has like Alpha Land and all his clothing and business. Crazy.
It's crazy when you document yourself. Like,
yeah.
when you document yourself doing what you love doing, it grows. People follow. People see the passion, and they're.
It's also just like not quitting in general. Like he just like believed in himself so much and kept going. Kind of like how me and Miguel, we have our clothing brand and this podcast. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're just pretty much not stopping, just keeping foot on the gas and just not quitting.
Yeah.
If we believe in it.
It's like I tell my clients, it's like where you have your focus, and what you stay consistent with. That's where you're gonna see results.
Yeah.
That's it. It's plain and simple.
Okay. Should we do another drink? Do you guys want another?
Did you catch me eyeballing my glass
Yeah,
or something?
did.
I'm like,
You also looked at mine.
yeah.
He looked at
I'm
my
like,
drink
"Here,
for a
empty too."
second. He was like, "Oh, is he empty?"
I'm like, am
Should I
I the
send
only
you
one
another
over
one?
here?
I'm still sipping.
Okay.
Good. You guys need water or anything?
I'm good. I got mine. Thank
I'm
you.
good, thank you.
Appreciate the clean pour on that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Cheers.
it's nice.
Jensen, you good?
I'm good.
Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you
Thanks
guys.
for coming over, man. Seriously.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I've had this one yet. Mostly Four Roses, Buffalo Trace, like the darker ones.
Nice,
I
nice.
never had Four Roses. I never heard of it.
Nor have I, but Buffalo Trace is where it's at. I love that thing.
Buffalo Trace is like
Good old
that's
bourbon.
like my daily one.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your go-to drink? wait. Did you say daily one?
I was like, let me correct myself. I don't drink daily, but if I were to, it'd be that one.
Buffalo Trace rocks.
He was like, I look like this, and I drink Buffalo Trace every day.
Yeah.
It's part of the healthy diet, guys.
100%.
You got to drink your Buffalo Trace.
Obviously into fitness and whatnot. What is your drinking? Like, do you drink when you go out on the weekends? Do you drink like rarely, socially?
I don't really like drinking too much.
Okay.
Honestly, I love smoking. Smoking weed. I smoke weed every night, and I journal every night.
Okay.
Yeah. The drinking is more so like, if someone's over, like, let's say like my grandpa or something,
Yeah.
we'll have some whiskey, we'll have a cigar, and we'll talk. Whatever
Okay.
that is. It's like more conversational kind of thing.
It's like more like social interaction.
Yeah, but like if I go to a party or something, which isn't normally, like I wouldn't drink whiskey or anything like that. Probably like a Truly or something.
Yeah.
A White Claw.
A White
Oh,
Claw.
hard seltzer.
Yeah.
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 There's Alani new seltzers.
I heard that's pretty good.
It is.
Because
It is
Alani is a. Have you heard of Alani?
I've heard of Alani, but for top seltzers, I'd have to go with Topo Chico, man.
Really?
Topo Chico has literally some of the best seltzers, and
Oh,
I
we
think it's
had it
the
once.
ratio. Yeah, it's definitely I think it's the ratio of gas that they put in it.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. It's like on a hot day, it's just so refreshing.
See, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try the Topo Chico one.
Check it out.
Okay.
But the reason why I got Alani is because Alani New is a fitness company.
It is, yes. I know they do nutrition, they
Makes
do
sense.
energy drink, they do protein bars, they do everything.
Yeah, they do like a lot of stuff. Like I feel like Alani New is more so a female brand.
Yeah, isn't it Katie Hearn
Yeah.
that owns it?
Yeah, her and Hayden both own it, and I feel like the only reason the guys get into it is because their girlfriends love Alani, and then the guys try it and they're like, okay.
Just like this is pretty.
Okay.
This
I
is
get
pretty
used to this.
good.
I could use this. Like the
Yeah.
colors are a little like
Yeah, it's very vibrant.
Uh-huh.
All of their packaging is super vibrant.
Okay.
yeah.
Like it's definitely, I guess, more geared toward
Mhm.
females.
The female target.
But
100%.
definitely I've seen a lot of like guys and males like really like repping it right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll have to try it. I'm not really big into it. The only energy drink I ever drink is the White Monster Zero.
Never had it.
The White
Never
Monster
had it?
Zero.
So I don't drink energy drinks.
Wait. Do you take pre-workout?
Yes. I take
Okay.
pre-workout.
I was about to say.
I don't drink canned energy drinks. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do have pre-workout, and I do have like my whole subs. Like I love my supplements. Like
Tell us about your subs. What is it? What's your I guess your stack?
my stack. So this is what I'll do. I'll have regular protein powder, but I don't take it with a shake. Like I eat it in my oatmeal. I eat it in my cream of rice before I work out. And then before I work out, I have my pre-workout, which is Project One from First Form. I have my pump product,
Okay.
which gets you all vascular, and that is Alpha Surge from First Form, which honestly, like I don't like First Form too much as a company,
Okay.
but I do like their pump product.
Okay.
Like that's
So
something
you like
that-
their product, but you don't like them as a company itself.
Yeah.
I've heard of First Form. Honestly, I've seen it kind of like everywhere. Not as much now, but maybe like 3 to 4 years ago, everyone was a First Form athlete.
Yeah.
Have you seen First Form?
I have not. No,
Yeah. So
I haven't been able to engage in any of this conversation. I'm really just like listening, and I'm like, well, no, I can't put my 2 cents into this.
Honestly, I was like,
Yeah.
I've always been super into fitness and like social media as well, and that's kind of I got into it. I'm just like, I just now got back into it. So all these things, like we know, like here are the same people. I also see like we follow some of the same people, like that we like fitness people,
like influencers?
influencers that are not really influencers, like Brody, the guy
Who lost a lot of weight?
Yes,
That's my guy right there.
okay,
That is
Brody.
my guy.
I saw that you follow him.
Uh-huh.
You know him personally?
No, I don't know him personally. So, like, there's a community out there on Instagram
Yeah.
full
Okay.
of, fitness people. So, like, influencers try to create their own community. No, there's already community there. You just need to go inside of it.
Yeah.
And there's leaders there, and there's people making noise.
Mm-hmm.
And Brody, I reached out to him a couple times, like we talked. And I want to like get him on alive and like have a conversation with him because his story is so insane. Like the amount of weight that he dropped is just nuts.
And then he had his accent. It's funny because I met Brody because
Oh, you met him?
not met him, but I mean, saying through social media.
Oh, okay.
He followed the brand, Vive the brand. He followed their clothing line, and then I saw him, and he at that time he only had like how many followers did he have?
2,000.
If that, like
Brody's
four
popping
or
off.
five. It's popping off now. 4,000 or 5,000, and then like we kept talking back and forth. Like I have his phone number. Like I listened to his podcast that he was on like a while back, like someone else's podcast telling his story.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of like vibed through there, and then we're very small. Like we're just starting our clothing brand,
100%.
so we were thinking of like sponsoring him and whatnot. But at that time we didn't really have like we didn't have a leeway to really give out 4 to 5 clothing item to someone that we don't even know.
Yeah.
It's hard. But we kept in contact. He kept following. I follow him. Still have his number. I still talk to him once in a while. And then he popped off, which is super cool, super amazing for him. Like
Yeah.
he's what I love about his page is that he always puts out content, no matter fucking what. Like it might not like hit. It doesn't matter. He'll just put out freaking 3-4 videos a day, which is amazing.
And his story is worth telling, to be honest. Like, that is insane. And you like imagine so many people, like there are people out there that are where he started,
Yeah.
and probably have no hope at all. And this guy did it, showing that it is possible, and he knows the way already.
Yeah.
So if he were to or he's actually doing that, tell his story, document it, that will help these people get from where they are now to where he's at.
Yeah, honestly, it's all about. I mean, that's how I am. I think that's how Miguel is, and how we are in general for like our brand and company is all about like inspiring one person. And I think we talked about this before. You're the same way. You put out content because it doesn't matter how it does or whatnot, as long as you help one person.
Yep.
That's all that fucking matters, right?
Yeah. And it's crazy too, because like even though like the views aren't there, the likes aren't there, the people that do see it, like how it resonates with them, and like the things that they say to you and how it's helped. Oh, dude. Like,
It's like incredible.
It hits you right here, and you're like, wow, like I helped have that impact on somebody.
Yeah.
And that feeling is just insane.
One of your one of his reels is like actually like super amazing, which is with that guy
Yassine.
Yassine? Is that
yeah.
Yassine?
Shout out Yassine.
Yeah, shout out Yassine. It was
Shout
like
out
a
Yassine.
cinematic like reel. I'll have to show you after the podcast.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like it was like straight out of like a movie theater movie, like intro, like super dramatic,
Okay.
like like kind of like an orchestra type, like intense, but like in a bodybuilding way. And I've never seen a fitness reel like that.
Really?
I showed it to Jensen actually.
Yeah.
With like, you know, he kind of goes like this, and then like it's like snippets of him working out. It's like a fucking art piece. It's insane.
Nice.
Okay, so you seen, I was friends with him prior, and we kind of lost touch, and he started shooting reels off his iPhone. The dude is so creative.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell he makes this with his heart. And I saw his reel, and it went on Instagram, and I looked at it, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I don't hit anybody up after 9 p.m. Like, I'm in bed. I'm in bed by 8:45. And I was like, dude, I got to call him. I'm not even going to text him. I'm just going to call him. I'm like, bro, like, that is insane. You shot that with your iPhone? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I got all the gear. I got the cameras. I got the gimbal. I got everything.
It's all on the iPhone.
Yeah, he shoots all on the iPhone. But that cinematic reel that you saw, that was my camera and my lens. So I was like, let's put a real camera in your hand, see what you can do. And that's the first thing he did. The first one, dude. And like, not only was like the focal point, me, like looking great.
Yeah.
But the way that he shot it, like his angles,
My favorite,
the transitions,
Yeah.
even the song.
the song was perfect. What I fucking loved is the so like obviously the beginning part, it's like, you know, you kind of like, it's pretty much like dancing and posing at the same time, like artistic way.
Yeah.
Right? And then after he goes into those clips of you working out, like fast like that, but those movements were perfect with the song, and it looked like a freaking dance.
Yeah.
It looked like a dance, which was insane, like a freaking choreography. But it was you working out, but it looked like a dance.
Yeah. So I call him my creative director.
Okay.
Like, the dude he has the eye for it. Like, oh man, I love that guy.
Jensen, you should meet up with him, or we should have him on too.
You should.
He's super creative, and I think he usually mainly uses like an iPhone for the most part.
The iPhone's his best friend. And I remember I was like, man, you're going to get big. When people notice you and become aware of you, like, you're going to get big. And he's like, man, even though I know I'm going to get big, even though like I'm going to be able to shoot with all these nice cameras and all this gear, I still want to shoot with my iPhone. Like, I still want to shoot with my iPhone because I want people to know, like, you don't need everything crazy to shoot beautiful things.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I like that. Humble
feel you,
beginnings. All you need is your phone and will.
yeah,
That's all you
your
need.
phone and to shoot.
Honestly, that's kind of how what me and Miguel do now with our clothing brand.
Photo shoots.
We just do maybe a little secret, but we kind of just use our iPhone.
Well, to be fair, we started off with cameras, and then we ended up finding out that we just felt more comfortable shooting through an iPhone lens, just because it requires little to no space, and we can literally shoot anywhere. Like, it's literally in the comfort of your own pocket. And I mean, iPhone cameras nowadays are just fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you go on cinematic version on there, and you're literally shooting a movie through your phone.
Yeah.
So
It's all about the angles too.
yeah.
That's one thing I noticed with, I think it was today actually, like, I think it was on your brand page, what you shot, like, they look like advertisements,
Yeah, thanks.
but I know you guys are just like hanging out and chilling.
Yeah.
Like, but they look like advertisements, like the way, like your guys' vision, your angles, the way you shoot, like, you guys are, I want to say, just copying, or like, yeah, you guys are copying, or like what works and what like, looks like an advertisement.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That
it looks
actually-
good.
Appreciate it, man.
It looks
Actually,
good.
yeah,
Good
that
stuff,
means
guys.
a lot, because we're so new to this space. Clothing brand is you know, not everybody does it. It's a hard
Oh, definitely.
thing to get in, and I feel like everybody tries to give up when it doesn't work, but you got to keep going and build the brand, and that's what it's all about. And we try really hard. I mean, our Instagram before wasn't.
I mean, it's kind of like you were saying earlier, right? Like, with the whole bodybuilding industry, there's already a community there. That's the same thing with the clothing brands. You know what I mean? It's about building your own community.
Yeah, you got
you know, railing them in and just kind of tell people what your brand's about. You know, like he was saying earlier too, we focus on mental health and you know, just positivity and all that sort of stuff. So
That's actually like how we like started talking.
Yeah.
You went over about, like, I mean, I don't know if like you and everyone want to talk about it, but
Oh no, completely open. That's why when you asked me a question, I was like, yeah, open. Whatever it is you need.
yeah, we talked about there's a slight echo.
Yeah. Audio changed a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, that's
Better?
better. Yeah,
Okay,
that's better.
Cool.
perfect.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about it. But
yeah, 100%. I'll talk about any of that stuff because I know, like, with mental. So for me, fitness is just my vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm not gonna be in the fitness industry forever, but like, what I found is you have to get people's eyes first before you'll get their ears.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta get their attention before they'll listen to you.
Agreed.
And so for me, like, I am genetically gifted when it comes to aesthetics.
Yeah.
And like, that's how I get their eyes. But once I get their eyes and people resonate with me and get to know who I am, that's when I'll get their ears, and I can teach them or show them everything that I've been through and the lessons I've learned from it to help them change themselves.
Yeah, I mean, even your content in general, like obviously it's like all fitness and stuff like that, like eyes, but then your captions is way deeper than that. Like your captions are almost has nothing to do with the picture.
100%.
It's just like deep diving into your personality and who you are as a person. When we first met, we kind of like talked a little bit, but you kind of said like you had kind of had a story. Like I don't know.
Honestly, I don't remember what it had to do with. Like, there's so many stories in my past that has helped me build the foundation of who I am today. So like, I don't know what story it was, but I know it was a good one probably.
Yeah, I mean, but let's start off with the foundation of who you are.
A great story. So.
I mean, he kind of let it tease a little bit because you're like, yeah, I was in mortgages before and whatnot, and then like I had like a change, and then like
yes sir.
Fuck.
See, my guy knows me.
I gotta keep up.
Oh, is that what we're doing? We're keeping up?
If you want to keep up, keep up.
We gotta keep up.
You're gonna start slurring your words, and I'll be good.
You gotta keep up.
This is definitely gonna be dusted in about 10 minutes.
It's funny because I was gonna bring 4 roses, but I got lost on the way over here. So yeah, like my navigation was taking me down PCH and then turning on other streets. I was like, dude, what the like?
To be fair, I did not think we're gonna like have more than one drink, but
oh really?
Here we are.
See, when you asked me what kind of drink do you drink, and I was like, whiskey, let's go.
I meant like I thought we were gonna do like a shot to start off the podcast, and then you were like, "Oh, I'll get on the rocks," and I was like, "Oh, all right,
I wasn't even supposed to drink today, and I'm on my third one.
I know he's on his third one.
Shit.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to drink. To be fair, I didn't drink on 4th of July, which was yesterday.
Neither did I.
So it's like it's okay.
Well, you're catching up then. Well, yeah, no, like I don't drink to get like shit faced or anything like that. Like, I just like whiskey. I don't know how that fell off. Yeah, I just like whiskey and like the way it tastes. I like to. I don't know. It's just there.
I think for us, I mean, now obviously like with COVID and whatnot, it kind of changed your going out perspective and whatnot. But I feel like when we drink and go out, it's mainly to have like great conversations and have a good time.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
When we go out, we talk about business and ideas and like.
I mean, not only when we go out, literally our conversation all the time, outing or no outing, is just about business, clothing, what we can do to better ourselves, where to find different manufacturers, where to find, ideas and just motivation to kind of keep the brand flowing as a just creative aspect of it.
And honestly, that's what you guys need to do. Like this brand, this podcast, this everything, this is your life. And if you want it to grow and flourish, your focus needs to constantly be on that so you can get results.
It's not just like growing like the company when like this is like us, like that's the thing, like people when like we talk all the time, like we go out and people are like, hey, business, but there's no more business talk, but we're like, no, like this is what we enjoy doing, like 100%. This is actually who we are. Like
it doesn't feel like work. We're not over
we're
here
not working
down,
we're not talking business.
We're literally just having a conversation of what we enjoy doing.
It's just us enjoying ourselves, and this is what we like to talk about.
So I got a question. So when you guys are out and about, let's say you're at Bungalow or something, and it's time to like you guys are gonna have conversation, do you feel like anything less than that or anything surface level like small talk is just unfulfilling?
You're so right.
All the time, dude.
So unfulfilling.
I actually I talk about this pretty often too, and you do too, about surrounding yourself with the right people. Like, I don't mean to be like rude or not nice. I'm actually I feel like we're pretty nice people.
No, he's a fucking dick.
I'm a pretty friendly and super nice people. But now if like let's say like at a work environment, I'm super friendly to everyone. But now if we're gonna hang out outside of work and I'm gonna let you in my house to like go to dinners and like let you into my circle, it takes a lot. Like, I will not allow anyone to be in it because, same thing, I don't want small talk. I don't want small-minded people. I want people with vision. I want people who are better than me, people that inspire me, people that are trying to be better themselves, not bring me down in any way or bring ourselves down in any way.
100%. Yeah, I get you.
Are you the same way?
Yeah, 100%. Like first grade all the way to, I would say, maybe 4 months ago, it was just me.
Okay.
Like it was always just me. Never had, friends that I hung out with. And the reason why is because I could never connect with anybody. Like, yeah, like you've seen me at the gym. I'm friends with everybody. Like I know how to communicate. I know how to do all that stuff. But just like on my free time, when it comes to having conversation, like if there's no depth there, like it's unfulfilling. And it's like I'd rather be by myself so I can think about it by myself.
Yeah, instead of with someone else.
Yeah, and like just recently, like maybe, I don't know, like maybe 6 months ago, I started like, now I have a friend group of like maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Yassine now just came in, so maybe 4.
Yeah, and then was it Marcos?
Marco, yeah. You know what's crazy? Like I saw a reel and it was like clients will become your friends faster than your friends become clients. And that was perfect.
Okay,
with Marco.
I was actually going to ask. I know you hang out with Marco. Marco is one of his clients.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't even know I knew he was your client because you trained him, but I didn't know he was actually your client. I thought you guys were friends and then you're training him.
Yeah, no, he was a client first.
Oh, shit.
He was a client first, and I got to know him, and I was like, dang, this guy, like, there's more to him. And, he became a friend. So now I hang out with him on the outside, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jensen,
cool.
I kind of see your glass empty, so...
I know, I saw your eyeballs looking over there. You're looking like me. Checking glasses.
There you go.
You're like, Jensen, you're looking bored over there. You want some?
Yes.
Jason's like, double it up.
He gave him that 2-ounce one. That 2-ounce pour.
Maybe more, honestly, because the ice is...
The ice kind of melted
The
away.
ice is melted, but it's cool. So, obviously, when we talked at the gym... you talk about mental health and whatnot. What was some of your toughest times?
Toughest times? Okay, so I got two main trends in my life.
Okay.
One would be father issues.
Okay.
He's in the household, like my dad and my mom are still together, but there's that, and then also like I was in a 5-year relationship. And then when that broke off, like that crushed me. Yeah. So those are the 2 things. And it's crazy because I learned so much from the suffering that I was, the suffering that I was going through with those. Mm-hmm. And so like with that, came all this wisdom and knowledge and just understanding of myself. And then once I understood myself, I could see that in everyday life, like through other people, like what they're dealing with, their issues. And I even teach it in the gym. Like, just it all comes down to mind and it all comes down to focus, a lot of the stuff.
So what was, me asking, like, what is, he's laughing. He's like, it's
You're like, let's go deeper. Okay, sure.
Yeah, if you want. It's up to you.
No, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Father issues.
He's like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and drink to this one, just right before I get ready.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start off with that, and then eventually we'll go into maybe your ex-girl.
Okay, for sure. So when it comes to, like, my dad was my best friend. Okay. Best friend growing up. And I was always on his side. Okay. And he was straight edge. Like, didn't drink, didn't smoke, no caffeine. Like, very routine.
Okay. Was he in the army?
No, you'd think, right?
Was he in the army?
Nah.
That's what I think right away.
Super disciplined guy, huh? Must be in the army.
No, super disciplined for sure. And so, yeah, like when I went to college, like, of course I wanted to experiment with things. Like, like for me, I try to follow and gain as much wisdom and knowledge as I can. Like that's like my drive is wisdom. And so I wanted to expand my mind. And so weed was like one of the first things, and like he's against that. Like when I took my first drink, he was against that. Like there's a lot of these things that he was very against because he's just very closed. Yeah. So I became like the black sheep of the family. Okay. But it's how do I say? I was living life not based on what I wanted to do, but I was basically navigating life based on the judgment that I would receive. Okay. If I was going to receive judgment, I wouldn't do that. So let's for instance, bodybuilding. Yeah. Branden, you're not going to make any money. in bodybuilding that's actually gay. Don't.
Wow.
Yeah, don't do that.
Damn.
So, and that was one of his business partners that said that, but that stuck with me because he was like a father figure too. And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Even though it's my passion. So I was like, okay, I got to do something that makes money. Freaking real estate. I'm gonna be a real estate agent. Hated it. Mortgages. Hated it. Just all these different things. And then I remember sitting at the dining room table at the house I was living with, or the house that I was at with my ex-girlfriend, and I was like, fuck this, dude. Like, I hate mortgages. Like, I'm gonna start personal training. And so I started posting on my stories, like a little bit more personal trainers. And I'm like, holy shit, my dad didn't tell me nothing. Then he calls me.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, so how much is it going to cost me to train with you? And I'm like, the same as everybody else.
Damn. So he called you.
Shit.
Yeah, he called me. So he was like, the same. I'm like, the same as everybody else. He's like, dude, get a real job that's going to make you money. And I was like, if you're going to talk to me like that, like, don't talk to me at all.
Yeah.
So there was a time in my life where I didn't talk to my dad for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Damn, and that's like your best friend, or
It was my best friend. And we were living in the same house at the time. I was still living with my parents.
shit.
So imagine like how weird that was.
Not talking for a year and a half.
Yeah. So it was like, it was constant. It's just basically judgment.
Yeah.
And it's like, I heard a saying, it's like, you don't become a man until you no longer see your father as God. Meaning like only God can judge you.
Yeah.
And so like by you navigating life and going through like all this judgment, like doing things based on judgment, like you're never going to be happy.
Yeah, especially when I feel like family's always tough because like they have like, I don't know, I guess the older generation or quote unquote, they think of like a certain way, and then they try to mold you that way, and then the moment you veer off a little bit, which you did,
Yeah.
they give like big judgments, you know,
that's
like
the thing with just parents in general. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
I feel like everyone has their own mindset and their own way of thinking, and they try to force that out of you.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like, dude, you have your own point of view. I have my own point of view. Like maybe you're not seeing the way that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not seeing my direction.
yeah,
You're seeing it in your direction, and you don't see the vision that I'm, kind of like
Yeah.
tunneling through. And oftentimes they're like, no, you're up to nothing in your life. This isn't going to work out for you. But in reality, it's like, no, man, like this is, trust me, I see the outcome. I see where I'm going. And there's only but great things, at the end of the rainbow, I guess you can say.
100%. Yeah. And so like, I love my dad. My dad's amazing. Like very smart. Like the dude's awesome. It's just, with my personal relationship, like just navigating, that was the tough part. That was all.
you're pretty much like more, I guess, not as invested in your dad's judgment anymore.
Oh,
compared to before?
Judgment all around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
that was
shit.
one of the things. So thank you to my ex.
Yeah.
Because that's what helped me see all of this stuff.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's one good thing from your ex that came about.
No, there's so many good things.
Okay.
So many good things. Like we're still in contact. We still talk. Like we share a dog. So.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you guys wait.
Little furry son.
You guys recently like broke up or no?
I don't know. It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
we're
I feel
good.
like that's pretty recent.
I mean, for a 5-year relationship, it takes somebody quite some time to get over.
Yeah.
Miguel's like,
Yeah.
"Are you okay?"
No, we're
Hey,
good.
man.
Yeah. No,
I don't
dude.
know, bro. You've been tossing back those whiskeys like they're water, bro. You sure?
Oh.
no, I'm good.
No, you're good. No, we're good. So like super, super grateful of everything because like without that person, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have been broken away from my dad. I wouldn't have seen a new light. I wouldn't have seen a
Yeah,
new
she
vision.
probably gave like an outside perspective. Like, hey, like
That was that was the first thing that broke me away from my dad. So it was like he didn't like something that had to do with her. I forgot what it was, and I took her side instead because
shit.
that side was the correct side. And I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit, my dad isn't always right. That's crazy. And that was the first
So
step.
he's not a god. You
Yeah,
know?
pretty much.
Yeah.
So that was like the first like 2 years into it. But yeah, when the whole breakup thing went through, like I really sat with myself and really asked myself these 3 questions, which were, why do I feel the way I feel? Why am I thinking the way I think? And why am I doing what I'm doing? And I sat with myself and I started to understand, the deeper levels of things. And ever since then, like I broke it down into like, I don't know, some main things, which is like, are you open or are you closed?
yeah,
Yeah.
That was one of them. And
And that's essential, dude. Honestly, I feel like if you just, and it's so simple, like if you just sit down
so
somewhere and
simple.
you ask yourself questions, you'd be surprised what you answer yourself to those questions. It's like, it's so simple.
yeah, it's
And you
nuts.
guys should try it, honestly. Just, sit down on your, by your own, on your own, and just ask yourself simple questions, and you'll be really surprised what your subconscious mind replies to them. Like, it's insane, and it kind of reaches to, like you said, a deeper level of yourself and getting to know yourself a little bit more too.
Yeah.
Going back to that, actually, you said every night you smoke and you journal.
Yes.
How has journaling helped you? Because I have another friend, Spencer.
Spencer, right?
Shout out Spencer Long, Singapore. He journals all the time, and he was the first person I ever met that writes on his journal every day. And Spencer's a person that, in general stance, doesn't really battle with like mental health or any problems in general.
He's a very happy guy.
But he's always journaled, so maybe journaling has helped him to not become that way, if you really think about it, because he's been journaling for years.
Yeah.
So how has journaling like helped you?
So the way I use it, so this is what I think.
Yeah.
All of our problems come from the perception that we're in, the reality that we're living, right?
Facts.
So how are you going to find a solution from the perception that's causing the problems?
Okay.
Unless you know how to change your perception, which is very difficult.
Yeah.
So when, let's say, like the reason why I smoke, let's say I smoke weed only at night, by the way. I smoke weed, then boom, I change my perspective, because we all know, you guys have smoked before, right?
Yeah.
It changes your perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
100%.
holy shit, like why am I doing that over there?
Get tied up in your thoughts. you
Yeah.
know?
So I figure out and I get these answers because I smoke with intent. Like, whatever the question
That's
is.
actually pretty cool, because there's, I mean, I've known some people that doesn't smokes and doesn't have a positive like I guess outcome from it.
I'm assuming it's because they're trying to control it, or they're trying to like distract themselves with something. There's a lot of distraction. Like, I don't know, if you smoke and like go party or something, like that's a distraction. I feel like anything that takes you away from yourself or your purpose is a distraction. So like when I smoke, I have intent. I find these solutions, and this is the hardest part. Like, it's really easy to find these solutions, but the hardest part is when you come back to your normal perspective, to bring those solutions back with you and implement them.
Like after you're pretty much off the weed.
Yeah, and then that's why I journal it down. Okay, this is whatever it is, and then I reread it in the morning. Okay, that makes sense to me. Let me implement this. And so the hard thing is implementing it. So like, let's say for instance, a good one is road rage. So I feel like we all deal with that, right?
Especially in California, dude.
100%.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So I'm driving and someone cuts me off. What's gonna happen? I get angry as fuck. Why? I don't know. No, I never honked.
Yeah.
Maybe like the finger, like erg. But I don't know. I don't do it anymore. So at one point I was like, man, why am I getting so angry?
Yeah.
I didn't understand. And basically what I kind of like figured out that I didn't want to be angry anymore, and this is stupid. Like, it's because I'm taking it personally. And I would practice. Every time someone cut me off, the anger or the rage would come up. And as soon as I became aware of it, I would be like, no, this is not how I want to feel. Like, I'm not going to take it personally. And I would shut it down right then and there.
That's funny, because I have kind of the same like mindset for road rage. Like, someone cuts me off and whatnot, like my first thing is to honk. But I've seen like this video like a long time ago. It's like, why are you honking? Like, it's already done. Yeah. Like, it's not gonna cause anything. It's just gonna like show the person that you're angry,
or
like,
just intensify the situation.
Yeah. So it's like, so that's actually funny that I have the same mindset. Like, I get angry and I'm like, I stop myself.
So check it out.
To be fair, I still do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I road rage.
It
takes you drive a Challenger.
Yeah. It's a BMW A6 3500.
It's not.
Triple turbo.
No. Fucking guy.
Either way, it's we take it personally, and the only way to change it. So when the rage comes up, you become aware of it, and you just shut it down right then and there. Okay, and then like, let's say it comes up to 100%, and then you shut it down. Yeah. And you do that over a month. Now it comes up to 75%. Now when it happens, you shut it down. Then it comes up to 45%. Then you shut it down. And then ultimately, like, when people cut you off, you're just gonna like observe it, and you're just like, wow, shit, no rage came up. Insane.
Oh sorry.
Just dusted a whole bottle of gum in 20 minutes.
It's only been 20 minutes.
No,
there's no way. It's like 52.
50.
See?
How do you know?
I'm a professional drinker, bro.
He's been counting seconds with his hand the whole time. He's like,
Damn.
50 minutes.
Okay, sorry. You got to repeat what you said, because Miguel distracted me by pouring everything.
My bad. Play is my bad.
When it came to
You said 75.
oh yeah, so
Yeah.
like when someone cuts you off, you become aware of it, right?
Yeah.
Or the anger comes up, you become aware of that anger, right? It just comes up by itself.
Yeah, you just feel it right away.
Yeah, you shut it down because you don't want to feel angry. Boom. Now you do that over a month. It comes up only 60% of the time now. Do it again. Now it comes up 25%. You do it over, like, you keep practicing. It won't come up at all. So now when someone cuts you off, you're just like, yeah.
Fuck it. It is what it is.
So that's like with anger. That's just with road rage. Now you can do that with anything, dude. All the emotions that you feel, like whether it be sadness, judgment, whatever, it first comes with awareness. Once you're aware of it, you can shut that down once you understand it afterwards.
Powerful.
So in your
I like
journal,
that.
you kind of write down like
Dude, it's the same 4 steps every time.
Okay.
I've been keeping this to myself for the past like year. I was planning on writing a book with another girl. She studies the brain actually, and it makes sense to her. And like what I've showed her like changed her life.
Okay, so you're gonna write a book.
Planning on it, yeah.
Hey, you heard it here first, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Breaking news.
So it's the same 4 steps with everything. It's awareness that there's a problem or the emotion that comes up. It's understanding, and then after that, it's called a center and switch. That's it.
So that's what your book's gonna be about.
Oh yeah, the first one.
The first one.
Yes,
I
sir.
fucking love it. You already
First
have
of
plans
many.
for more.
100%.
Absolutely. I feel
Okay.
like you go into something, you know,
Have
for
you?
the long term, not just like one and out.
Yeah. Have you started?
Writing? No, I'm waiting for her.
Okay.
I'm lazy, bro. I'm lazy. I don't want to write it. She'll write it.
So you're like pretty much she'll pick your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. So like
But-
whenever we have conversations, she's always recording our conversations on her phone.
Okay, but here's what I'm gonna say is that sometimes when you depend on someone, it's never gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
And we've had problems with this before. I'm not gonna.
No names. No names.
100%.
Yeah, no names.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it yourself, it's not gonna happen. You gotta take initiative. So why wait for this girl?
100%.
How long has it been? Like, how long have you been planning this with this girl?
We planned it maybe like 4 months ago.
Too long.
No, 4 months
Shots
is
fired. Too
to write
long.
about
Choo
4 months
choo.
is fair. If it goes over 6 months, no.
Nah, I still got a lot more to do with fitness before I do anything. That's why
Yeah.
I was like hoping that she would do it. But again, maybe it's wrong timing or something. But like, there's
think-
still a lot more to
Yeah,
do.
I think you could do both though. I think you could do fitness and write still, because you journal every night,
100%.
so you could write.
Yo, if you read my
Add a
journal,
line.
though, if you read my journal, that's all chicken scratch. You're like, what the fuck is this?
You have bad handwriting.
Oh, 100%. I try to write so fast.
This guy has horrible handwriting and horrible drawings.
Yeah, yeah.
But so it's cool because like as I'm writing, like I'm super self-aware. So I'm like, okay, there's 3 styles of writing. Like the first writing is like, okay, I write it and it like invokes something in me and I like have to try to like remember, oh, okay, I know what it is. The second style of writing is like you write it and it only makes sense to you but nobody else.
Yeah, that's
the
me.
third style of writing, like some freaking Shakespeare stuff, is like you write it so well that everyone knows exactly
Knows
what
it.
you're saying.
I'm definitely the second one.
Yeah.
I like write things down, especially when
I
I'm
think
like.
I'm the first one. I think my brain works so fast that I try to keep up with
Yeah.
it, and it ends up being just super sloppy, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
slow that
Yeah.
down, man.
Yeah.
It takes effort though. But I'm
Definitely.
with you, man. I'm
Yeah.
with you for sure.
Cheers.
Oh
By the
yeah,
way.
cheers.
Cheers, guys.
2 fish in the bottle, huh? Jensen?
Yeah, it's gone.
Where you at?
Well, actually, we have a bottle of
No, we're not drinking wild turkey. We're not drinking wild turkey.
Why is that?
what is that, like 50.5
So I've had
proof?
this. You know, I do private dinners. So I have this for my sauces. I need any whiskey, doesn't matter. But for this podcast, you were coming on, so I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, we gotta.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, step it up a little bit.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing that, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course. We did it together, so there's no need to thank us. You came on your free time, so.
Yeah, but this is fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is fun stuff.
Little-
This is a lot of fun. Any topics you want to deep dive into?
Whatever, it doesn't really matter.
I'm actually like still curious about your journalism.
Okay,
Like, you're
sure.
you're writing it down.
Mhm.
Just because I've battled with mental health for forever. Like Miguel knows stuff like that. Miguel has his own battles as well. But there's like, I don't know. There's different ways of coping with it. But I've never done journaling
Mhm.
each night, just because I'm also lazy. In a funny way.
Because at least you admit it.
I am a
Yeah.
lazy person as well, but I'm lazy for certain things.
Mhm.
So
So for you two, what I would say is like you guys are aware of whatever it is your problems are,
yeah,
right?
Fully aware.
So you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Now it just comes to understanding. So you ask yourself the 3 questions, like, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? Whatever, if it makes you do something. Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Like, why is it causing these emotions if it makes you feel a certain way?
Right.
And then why am I thinking what I'm thinking? Like if you're judging somebody or something like that, or judging yourself. Once you answer all those questions and you go down like 4 or 5 layers, because like you'll have an answer to it, but you can go further.
Yeah.
You go down 4 or 5 layers and really get to the root of it, and you have that understanding. Once you have that understanding, most of the time, it's like an invalid reason. Oh, another fly.
Yeah, a little fly.
Yeah, it's an invalid reason. And then you're like, dude, why the fuck am I feeling like this? Why am I thinking this is so stupid?
Yeah.
And then you do the center and switch. You center yourself. You find your focal point. This is what I do in the gym. My focal point's right here. My breath. And I'm like, dude, I want to do this. Okay, I want to be over here. Switch. Like that.
Breathing helps you.
Breathing is a big thing for me, yeah.
Dude, at the gym, like when Caesar fucking kills me, especially on leg day, which I'm doing. Wait, what day is today?
Today's what?
Tuesday.
Fuck, I'm doing leg day tomorrow morning.
What time?
Nice.
11.
I'll see you there, buddy. I'll see you there with my camera, and I'll be mic. You know, I'm gonna mic you up,
Dude. You should,
I'm
because I'm gonna be talking to myself saying.
Honestly, Mike, I'm on the floor because he's always in the fucking floor.
Oh,
No,
tell me about it. You're not even
He's
there. You don't
always
even
in the
see
floor.
that. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you because I've
Always.
seen him in the background. Like I have C-Flex over here recording a video,
And
then you see
Gabby,
Alex
too.
in the far left corner just laying in bed. You just laying on the floor,
Yeah, man.
and I'm like, holy shit.
It's so
What's going
funny
on, bud?
because Caesar will always be like, bro, look at this guy. Look at this guy. And I'm just dying. I'm like,
It's
I'm
funny
crying.
because Gabby all the time, like, I'll be dying on the floor, and obviously, like, I'm dead on the floor.
Yeah.
And Caesar would fucking go to Gabby, like, hey, look at him. Fucking just laughing, and I'm like, I'm fucking dead, bro.
Hey, but it means it's working, bro. You know, if you're not dead, if you're not laying on the floor, is it even worth having a personal trainer, man? Like, you gotta. I mean, that's my personal opinion. What's your opinion as a personal trainer?
As a personal trainer, if you're laying on the floor, it all depends,
You're
to be
doing your
honest.
job, right?
I think it
You
depends.
feel
It all
accomplished.
It all depends.
Really?
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, like, do I want them laying on the floor? Nah, I just want them to look sexy as fuck naked. Like, that's my goal.
Okay.
Like, I don't
Touche.
care about the numbers. I don't care about how they feel. Like, I just care about sculpting. But that's
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
That might not be you.
I think Caesar
Okay,
has
so you're a
a
sculptor. You like sculpting. Okay.
I'm a sculptor,
It's a
yeah.
body transformation.
Art. Nice.
I think Caesar has a
Okay.
different approach.
100%.
He gets his clients a certain way, and he talked to me about it actually. One day soon we'll get Caesar on the podcast as well.
100%.
But he talked about there's a slight echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
No, I think it's just you, bro.
I think it's just the whiskey
You know
for
what?
him.
Yeah, he's cut off.
Yeah, no more. Hey, pour
That's
that in my glass. Let's
Drink his
go.
whiskey. There we go.
But what I was saying is that what was I saying?
Slight echo.
Before that, you said
For
you
that.
might want to have C-Flex on the podcast, and then that's what I kind of.
Caesar
Okay.
trains differently. How does
Yeah,
Caesar
Caesar
train?
trains differently, as in like I've done like my own like powerlifting training, which is fucking hard. Like 2.5 hours, 3 hours of working out, like fucking heavy weights. But the way Caesar trains is like he really pushes you to like by the first set, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
First or second? No, sorry. The first like 3 working sets, I'm dead, and we have 7 more different workouts to do. Wow. And I'm already dead. And it's like, and then it's a different, like, I've never had that before, which is amazing because I've trained powerlifting where I take my time because I take like 2-3 minutes
So
between
he's
sets.
training you to powerlift?
No.
Nice.
So what is he training you for?
To kill himself, basically.
To kill
just
yourself.
just
Okay,
freaking
and what's the
die.
difference
Yeah.
between killing yourself and sculpting yourself? I want to know this, just the little guidelines between that, because I feel like a lot of people out here think that you have to murder your fucking body in order to be sculpted. But I mean, essentially,
I'm gonna go on this.
80%.
With Caesar, what's a good thing is that I only go to Caesar at Onyx 2 days a week.
Okay.
So I die 2 days a week. The rest of the time, I work out by myself at Curl, which we're going to do together soon.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe next week.
No,
actually.
this weekend.
Next week.
July
9th.
July 9th.
Was the
You're
day that I was going to quit my membership over here and
Yeah,
go down there.
join Curl Fitness.
Mhm.
So I go to Curl Fitness in Lido and Newport.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so 5 days out of the week, I'm over there. And I don't kill myself because I'm already dead from Caesar. So that's actually like I guess a good balance. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
Because I don't think you could kill yourself I mean, that's me saying.
yeah.
You could say you could talk about your opinion, but I don't think you could kill yourself.
I don't think he's agreeing to what you're
Nah,
saying. bro.
he's reading my body language and my facial expressions.
Yeah, I don't think, for me personally, not for him, but for me personally, I don't think you
Right.
kill yourself every single workout, because then your central nervous system is fried.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you kill yourself for a week, yes, you could do that, but then you need 2 or 3 days rest to see the progress.
Yeah.
What is it? Look, I could tell his body language. Like, it's like, shut the fuck up, Alex.
No, I'm not saying shut the fuck up. I'm just different, bro. Like, I get people talking to me all the time. So I don't take a rest day. I zero
Okay.
rest days, and I get so much shit for it.
Okay, so
every single
what
day.
is, like, you don't take a rest day, but, like, do you work out, like, lift every day?
Oh, I bust my ass every single day.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Fuck. I can do that.
Like, you see the intensity I have in the gym. You see the
know.
amount of focus I have in the gym. I do that every single day. I
You're
bust
there
my
all
ass.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You're there all day?
So I'm there all day. Like, I'm training people.
No, right.
I'm
And then,
training
like,
people. Then I lift myself. My lifts are usually anywhere between, 2 hours and 15 minutes to 3 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
And that's not even powerlifting.
That's just busting my ass. I was like, that's work. That's
bodybuilding
sculpting.
type of workout. Sculpting.
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I take 0 rest days. Right now, my split is a push, pull. It used to be push, pull, legs, and then it would just go around and wrap. But now, like, I felt like my arms were lacking a little bit, so now it's push, pull, arms, legs.
Push, pull, arm, legs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do that, and
0 rest days, huh?
0 rest days. And I go to failure every single
Okay.
day.
Have you ever taken rest days?
Yeah, for sure.
You have? And
Yeah.
how do you think your body transformed into not taking rest days to taking rest days? Like, did it react differently?
That's a good
How did
question.
So
the transition towards it?
this is the best I've ever looked. This is the best I've ever looked. This is the biggest
How
I've
do
ever
you
been.
feel?
I feel freaking amazing,
Yeah?
dude. Yeah, I feel
I, ain't
amazing.
gonna lie,
Nice.
I mean, I've talked about you to Miguel and, like, other people.
This is the bigger Cole guy, right?
Yeah.
This is him?
So
Okay.
Cole,
Right on.
which
Yeah.
the one that trains with
Yeah,
Caesar
no,
as well.
Cole, yeah,
He has a good
dope.
physique. He's young.
Aesthetically, he does.
It's
but
so funny because
But
like,
you guys have, he's like the same physique type, but the lesser version of you. I mean, sorry, Cole, but he knows that too.
Yeah, Cole's
Our
Cole's a
apologies.
G.
You're just
Yeah.
you're just the bigger, elevated version
Mm-hmm.
of Cole.
Yeah.
Obviously, hard work and whatnot. So it's like you guys have the
no
same.
days of rest, baby.
No, you have similar. You have similar. You have similar body types.
Yeah, no, he's similar. And I remember when he first took his shirt off, I was like, dude, this guy looks good.
You told him that, yeah.
And I told him that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, this guy has potential. He looks good. Yeah, he can accomplish a lot for sure.
Something you guys have similar body types, but you're just.
Yeah. And the thing is, I never used to be like this.
Hey,
I
did, you
saw-
guys, did you guys see Alex's movements? You're just.
He said,
He's like, he couldn't even express himself. He had to show like his hands. He was
But
like,
dude, I mean, fuck. I wish like.
yeah, right,
yeah.
right.
He's
But
like,
honestly,
we're
you guys
trying
just
to be.
motivated me to go to Onyx and train with this dude because I'm trying to skull my fucking body into like a Greek
bro,
god.
you should come in.
Like,
you should
I'm
come
trying-
in and get
yeah.
one training session with me.
100%.
Yeah, one training session with me. And
I don't think you should. Yeah. Don't
You-
go with Caesar. Go with Branden.
Okay.
Yeah,
Touche.
just to check it out. Like, I have a different style. A lot of it has to do with the mind, and I feel like my mind is what's caused me to look the way that I do. Like, my mind, I work out 7 days a week. I feel like people take a rest day because they're like, I don't know, I deserve a rest day. Like, people take cheat meals because I deserve a cheat meal. Like,
What if this is my perspective once
ahead,
again, because
for
I know
sure.
what is body language and whatnot.
go ahead, give it to me. Let's go. I'm ready.
So I'm the type of person who, based on like how I feel, right?
Mhm.
So like I'm working out hardcore. Like this morning, I woke up, felt okay, but I didn't feel good at the gym. Like I just felt low energy and no muscle mind connection. Obviously with like other things happening, but I still didn't like feel the best. So I felt, even though I worked out, I felt like I should have taken a rest day.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm super intuitive. Like, your body's smarter than you, bro.
100%.
Like, if you
Yeah.
cut your arm, you don't know how to heal it. Your body automatically does it. So your body's going to give you signals on what it wants.
Whoa, I've never heard that that perspective before.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your body's going to give you
100%.
signals.
Yeah.
So you got to ask yourself, is it my body giving me the signal, or am I just being a little bitch?
Or is it
Yeah.
your mind?
That's it. It's your mind.
Yeah.
So when I ask you, you're like, I'm not feeling it today. My body. Is it your body or is it your mind? Yeah. See that face?
Your
Did you
mind's
get
your
that on
biggest
camera?
enemy, bro.
Who got that?
You're right. There's the camera right
We do
here.
have 3
Yeah.
cameras here.
So here's
Everything-
You know,
here's
it was probably my mind. Yeah.
100% it was your mind. So like for me, so okay, check this out. 225 on squat. I was only able to do 8 reps. When I went through that breakup, I wanted to cause myself pain. So I was like, fuck this. And I did 20 reps.
Fuck.
Out of nowhere, I did 20 reps. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, why did I stop? I wonder what my body's capable of. I got 40 reps for 225.
40 reps.
40
225.
fucking reps, dude.
Just nonstop.
Nonstop. Boom, boom, boom.
Jesus.
Same
fucking
set.
Christ.
Your body is so much more capable than what you think.
I
It's
mean,
your mind that limits
100%.
you.
There's a I don't know if you guys seen the video. Well, actually, I don't think it's a video, but I'm not sure. But it's this lady who is her kid was like trapped under a car or something like that. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
This lady, this mom, who doesn't really work out, stuff like that. It's just a normal, average lady, lifted, right, an entire car
Wow.
up.
What kind of car was this? I'm
Doesn't matter. It's
surprised.
she
No,
fucking lifted a car.
I mean, if you're lifting a fucking Prius or a
Because
Challenge.
her mind was saying, fucking get my son out of here.
Oh, 100%.
I'm gonna fucking lift this car up,
Yeah.
even if I haven't lifted a weight in my life.
Yeah.
And that's like mind. But obviously, I'm sure she was dead afterwards. But
I honestly believe that might be a little bit of adrenaline in there with that.
100%.
100% adrenaline. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, though, like, now you're aware,
Mhm.
right? It's like, okay, I didn't feel good. It wasn't your body, probably. I'm like 99.9% sure it wasn't your body that I wouldn't feel good, or I didn't feel good. It was your mind.
I think it was both. I think mainly mind, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, mind. But okay, so let's say somebody does have that problem with their mind, right?
100%.
What helps switch that flip into being like, fuck that, I'm going to the gym, I'm just gonna beast the fuck out.
Piggybacking from there, before your workouts, like let's say you don't have a good day, like you don't feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
That's the question
Let's
that I
go.
asked. Yeah.
What do you do to get yourself motivated to fucking go to the gym and kill it? To get into that mindset.
Check
because
it.
if you don't have that mindset,
You
you're
ready?
done.
I focus on my breath, and I say, stop being a little bitch. Let's go.
Okay.
Stop being a little bitch. Let's
you just
go.
talk to yourself.
You listening
Yeah.
to this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I know it's my mind that's holding me back, man. I know it's my mind. Because, like, even today, like, I didn't feel the greatest because I was...
Self-awareness. Self-awareness.
He came up the stairs and I was like, hey, how you doing, brother? I was like,
Yeah.
4th of July, bro. 4th
Yeah,
of July.
4th of July,
my dude.
fucked me up. I didn't even drink. It was just I ate hot dogs and I ate food that I don't normally eat, so my stomach was hurting.
To be fair, I was telling Miguel, too, before this podcast that I wasn't... I was like, I'm excited for this podcast because of you.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, from the few moments we've interacted, I knew it was going to be a fucking great podcast. Like, just same mindset, same wavelength.
Oh,
Definitely.
100%.
Great conversation,
yeah.
but I just haven't been feeling the best because like personal stuff, like family stuff.
What kind of personal stuff, Alex? Want to talk about it? You're not a guest on this, but you know you're more than free to talk about it.
Up to you, bro.
Yeah, man. If it'll make you feel any better, you know, let the people know.
You know what?
No, because I mean,
You don't feel like it?
nah, my eyes are watering out. The moment you said that, so
Yeah.
I think I'm good for now.
Understand.
Yeah,
For sure, for
I
sure.
appreciate it. Yeah.
yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers,
Yeah,
boys.
cheers.
Again, thank you for having me.
Good.
Thanks for coming over.
Good
dude.
switch up.
Seriously.
So, like you were saying, there was a girl that I dated. Her name was Allie. And
Allie,
Allie.
what's her last
Allie.
name?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just because I know an Allie, that's why.
Oh, it's not that one.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I don't know what alley you know, but it's not my alley.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so she always walked with so much confidence. And like with me, confidence was always a problem because like growing up, I was always small.
Yeah.
So there's days where I wake up and I don't feel so confident.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause this. I can't believe you were fucking 6 feet, 130
Oh, dude,
pounds.
no, I was 6 feet, 130 pounds. Yeah, you're right.
For the record, how much do we weigh right now? 195,
So you
200?
guessed 195, 200. What you got?
195. No, 195.
205.
205. This is for the camera. Are you ready?
Sheesh.
Hey, you can see that, right?
Yeah, you can.
180.
Damn,
Oh, it's
180?
Yeah. It's funny because like everyone thinks I'll weigh the most, but I weigh the least.
180.
Because your
6
muscle.
feet.
6 feet, yes, sir.
5'9", 6 feet, no muscle.
Nah, you got guns under there,
Nothing.
bro.
Nothing.
How much do you weigh, Miguel?
180. I literally just
You
said,
weigh
I
180?
weigh the exact same anyways, but I shouldn't
Damn.
weigh 180. I should weigh like 165, 170.
If you were shredded, yeah, for
Appropriately.
sure.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much do you think I
This
weigh?
guy's like 3 inches taller than I am. I'm 5'9". You're 5.
I'm 6 foot, yeah.
6 feet. Okay, 4 inches.
I'm 5'7".
How much do you weigh? You're what? 168, 170?
I'm gonna go with 163.
I haven't weighed myself since like 2 weeks ago, but I was 168.7
Yeah,
2 weeks
so that's
ago.
pretty close.
Where you're looking pretty lean, so 163.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
163. There we
I
go.
have been feeling leaner, that's for sure.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
finally slowly getting back into the shape I used to be. Slowly.
But here's the thing, though, dude. Like, it doesn't matter about the number on the scale, to be honest.
No,
Not
it
at all.
doesn't
I
matter.
give
Fuck that.
zero shits.
Yeah.
Like, all I
Same.
care about is how you look.
Yeah.
So, like, you know at Onyx, they have, like, that machine that, like, does your body fat and all that stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
put them on there just to make them feel good, but in reality, I don't give a fuck.
Except, do you care about the
The body fat?
body fat percentage
Yeah.
and muscle mass?
I care about body fat, but, like, again, like, those machines aren't that accurate. Like, you have to, like...
How accurate are they?
They're terrible.
They're not
Oh,
that
are
accurate.
they?
Like,
And
there's
Onyx
times-
is pretty terrible.
Like
I
60,
don't-
40?
No, it's not terrible.
50-50?
Onyx, you are the best.
You are the best.
Onyx,
He has no idea what he's talking about.
I
Fix
don't
your-
work out
fix
there,
your-
but Onyx, you're fucking the shit.
No, it's all these machines. There's so many variables, like, you know, the water intake. Did you eat prior to getting on? Like, when and where? Like, there's so much shit.
Yeah.
Every day of the week changes differently.
Yeah.
Because, like this morning, I felt fucking great. I did take a picture. I might post it later.
There you go.
I felt great.
Hey, for the ones that don't follow Alex already, it's @Bakinji.
Yeah, figure out how to spell that on your own.
Exactly.
But tomorrow morning or the next day, I might not feel that way. 2 days ago, I didn't feel that way. Like, it all depends what you consume. Obviously, your sodium, your water,
100%.
100%.
And
What's your,
Damn.
I'm going to go back to this, actually.
I knew you were.
What's your diet plan?
Like,
diet plan?
What do you eat on a daily basis to look like this?
Oh, the same thing every single day. But do you see me licking salt in the gym or no?
You like salt?
I lick salt, yeah.
So
I have a pink Himalayan salt shaker in my gym bag, and like my clients that take it seriously, I give them salt because salt helps with the vascularity.
Yeah, I know that,
Like,
but-
if you guys look at my Instagram, Blues Cruise, BLEWSCRUZ, there's a handle somewhere.
Just sucking the fuck
But
up.
bam, right there. Check that out. The vascularity comes from the salt.
Yeah, pink Himalayan salt, right?
I think it just
Just
any
salt,
salt.
just sodium in general.
Yeah, sodium in general.
But-
Okay.
A lot of pre-workouts now have, like, pink Himalayan salt in it.
Okay.
I have no idea if mine has that in it or not, but you know,
Yeah.
still take it.
Wait, so you like salt during your workouts?
So I put like maybe like a palmful, not like a full palm, but like a little bit, and I just lick it.
Oh, you don't snort?
No,
Ah, fuck.
nah.
Nah, I'm
A
kidding.
little too much, too
Yeah.
intense for
Nah, I
me.
feel you. Wait,
you
hold
should
up.
you should
So
record
it doesn't
that.
matter how your intake. Let's say you like your whole diet in general, like throughout the day, is pretty high on sodium.
I still lick it.
You still do it
Yeah, but again, I'm not a
Shit.
scientist. I just do this.
for physique.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know the
For the
science
workout.
behind it. Like, of course, I'm always learning from everybody. Like, shout out to Kyle. Like, he's the man when it comes to all like the chemicals and whatnot. And I've learned a shit ton from him.
Pause for a quick second. Kyle, I know you work at Onyx. I followed you.
Oh, no follow back?
No follow back.
Ouch, bro.
But to be fair, I haven't like interacted
Introduce
with
yourself.
him.
Okay, well,
I
that
haven't
was your
said,
fault.
hey, how's it going? But Alondra,
Alondra's dope.
Alondra's dope. I
love
followed her,
Alondra.
she followed me back, and then I introduced myself to her.
Oh, really?
But Kyle, I haven't got a follow back.
Yeah.
You guys are a
But
fucking
I-
cult, man.
Hit up
You
Kyle.
guys are
No,
a
honestly,
fucking cult.
Onyx is
I can tell you guys are a fucking cult.
Dude,
Onyx
we're a family.
is a
We're
family.
All homies. We're all homies. We're all freaking friends. It's
Okay.
like a legit a family.
That's what all
And
cults
it's like
say. We're all a family.
Oh my god.
what do you say?
He said that's what all cults say. But nah, it's
I'm actually getting Nick on the podcast soon.
you should get Nick, man.
And I asked him about a week or two ago, but he said he wants to wait till OA Essentials.
Nick is
Oh,
one of
he
the
wants to pop
owners
that off?
of Onyx, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's one of
the
those
Asian
three.
guy.
Explain that for people that don't know Onyx. Yeah.
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 He said once OA Essentials comes out in July,
Hey, that's smart on his part.
then he'll come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I mean, we just started this podcast,
Yeah.
so we don't get.
Third episode.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
we
don't
get a-
even say that, bro.
we
Don't
get-
even say it. Don't even say
So
it.
normally we get like we expected like 5 million views, but we're getting about like I don't know like 1.5.
No,
1.5. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
1.5
And you
mil.
know what? That 1.5, that 1.5 views that you get, it's really resonating with them.
This is what it's about.
Changing
we
that
talked about
one.
this. That
That's all it is.
one fucking person.
Check this out. You change one person's life. How do you think that they're gonna affect other people?
Yeah.
You're changing thousands of people's lives just by affecting one.
It's a chain.
Honestly, my
100%.
my mindset now has changed so much in the past, 2-3 years that we've known each other.
I've known you for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
But in 2-3 years, my mindset has changed so much from meeting certain people.
You're welcome.
Shout out, actually, Eric.
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 Oh, shit. Well,
Eric, we used to work together
For
at
the record,
Zinke.
my name is not Eric, guys.
Yeah. Eric used to work at our old restaurant, but he actually he's a DJ, makes
Okay, for
music.
Yeah.
His band is called Neon de Luz with his brother. They played at EDC in Vegas 2 times now.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, and then EDC in Mexico recently.
This year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this year.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the ones, or mainly him, honestly, because I worked with him closely, that inspired me to have this mindset.
There you go.
All he did was focus on his music. Like, he wouldn't go out.
He would never go out.
Never go out. He never go out
Such
drink. Maybe
a
once in a
discipline.
while.
Mm-hmm.
And how old is he? 23, 24?
He's 23,
He was
24.
a young cat, and he was super disciplined for anybody his
Yeah.
age.
He wouldn't
Oh.
go. I invited him to Big Bear.
I remember.
He wouldn't go snowboarding. He doesn't want to go to Big Bear because he doesn't want to go snowboard to
Oh.
hurt his hands. Because if his hands hurt, he can't make music anymore.
100%.
So to me, it's like he every day would like talk about, oh, I'm going home, I'm making music.
Mm-hmm.
Just so disciplined about his passion that just changed my whole mindset. Like, once you're into something, this is 100% you.
What you're
Well,
doing.
It's not like a side thing. This is not part of you. This is actually you, which is
Yeah.
what we're trying to do,
But
which
even-
is what
even
you're trying to do
changing
too.
that, like, it's not even about him being so disciplined. It's also about the vibe that he would bring into the table as well. You know, he was always so happy. This dude, like,
Positive,
he walked
positive,
into,
positive.
just positive.
Positive is a better word. I'm glad you.
Positive,
I'm glad
positive.
you did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
not happy. I say
Well,
positive.
I perceived him as
'Cause
happy.
not everyone's
But
happy.
you're right. Positive.
He could be
Mm-hmm.
not happy, which is what I am sometimes, and you're always positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, positive.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I'm done there, guys.
He's like, I'm back out.
I'm back out.
Pass it on to the guy on the left. All right.
Talking about positive.
Yeah, positive. So yeah, like you can't be happy all the time. The fuck? Like
No.
you can't do that. Like let's say if something, happens in your life, you're not going to be happy. Like it's more so a positivity. Actually, I feel like the main goal is to be at peace.
Have
Okay.
peace with yourself.
That's
yeah.
actually a different.
At peace with yourself, because like there's a spectrum. Let's say peace is neutral, and it's like, I don't know, just like if you're happy or if you're joyful, like that's energy. Like you're giving out energy, and like with peace, it's like more so like at a Zen state, and you're like within yourself. That's more of like a calming, more, I don't know. I feel like that's the neutral state that you need to be in.
I
for
agree.
sure.
Like happy is obviously like an emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're feeling happy at the moment, but obviously you're not happy.
Huh.
24 fucking 7.
Yeah, who can be happy? And like I feel like people like aim for like, oh, I'm trying to be happy. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You need to be at peace with yourself.
Yeah. That's actually nice.
I feel like that's
that.
what like the Zen state is.
Yeah. I
Being
mean,
at peace.
my bio on Instagram, this guy with fucking vapes.
Fucking fiend.
Every time we go out or like just hang out,
Yeah.
he's like,
Touche.
where the fuck is my vape? Where's my vape? Where's my vape?
You think that's a pacifying technique?
Do not vape. A pacifying technique? I wouldn't say so. No.
What does that mean?
I actually.
Like right now, like me drinking whiskey, it's a pacifying technique. It's to make me feel comfortable.
Mhm.
Every time I put this glass to my mouth.
So I've actually vaped for the past like
There you go.
10 years of
so
my
is
life.
that sorry?
And it's
Is
been-
that what
it's been
pacifying
rough.
means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacifying means just to
I'm
make
not very
you
good
feel,
at English, so
No. So the pacifier when you're a baby, it's supposed to make you feel calm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like more comfortable. And where you're at. That's why they
Oh.
put a pacifier in a baby's mouth. As life goes on, obviously different habits create.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's a pacifying effect.
Mhm.
However, it might be.
Okay.
It might be.
Glad you're
you,
open to
mean-
it.
you
The thing is,
smoke that
Let's
shit
see
all the
here.
time.
I've vaped for the past since I was like 16, 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 27 now for the record, about to be 28 next month. So I think it's just like a straight up nicotine addiction, which is horrible.
How old are you?
I am
Don't ask.
28, turning 29 September.
Okay, so you're only
Yeah.
about a year less. Wait, 29 when?
In September.
Yeah, what are you doing for your birthday?
What am I doing for my birthday?
Yeah.
Probably nothing, like every other year.
We're doing something this year.
He's going to the gym.
Yes.
He's working
Birthday
out.
lift.
Yeah, in the morning,
Mhm.
but
Birthday lift.
we're doing something this year. September what?
September 28th.
Okay.
Yeah, September 28th.
Okay, we're
We'll
doing
see what
something.
happens.
We're doing
Newport
something.
Beach, Costa Mesa Country Club. We're going for you.
Are we golfing?
No. It's a country club down 17th Street.
It's a bar.
It's a bar. It's a restaurant, really.
Okay, for
But
sure.
it's what it's called. It's called Costa Mesa Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in Newport Beach.
Okay.
Oh, you
Essentially-
know what? For your birthday, we should go to dinner at the house.
Oh, the house.
Yeah.
Oh, members only club. Look at this guy, huh?
I'm with it.
Shit.
Members only exclusivity.
Balling
I'm
out,
with
huh?
it. Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do
Whatever
it,
that
Alex.
is. Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
September
let's
28th.
do it.
What date is that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
You're like, bro.
I thought today was Wednesday.
Coming to figure out it's Tuesday, huh?
Wait, let's see. Let's check it right now. September. That's far.
Yeah.
I mean, just 3 months.
No, Thursday. Oh wait, 28.
Perfect.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Perfect. Let's do it.
We go to dinner at the house.
I'm game.
Dinner 7 p.m.
That works for me. You're booking this out 2 months in advance, so I have no idea
So
what I'm doing.
I
But
actually-
yeah, let's do it.
I work there, so
Shit. That way-
For sure.
yeah, we're doing it. September 28.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm
He-
game.
He's like marking your schedule now. He's like,
Yeah, no,
you know,
I'm
dude,
cool with
on
it.
your birthday.
Dude, my
This is what we're
organization
doing.
skills suck, so
Okay.
thank you.
Right on.
I
Really?
appreciate it. Yeah.
There we go.
So terrible. That's why I stopped online training at the beginning.
Okay, so how many?
You would like cross contract certain like
No, dude.
customers,
So no, I'm lazy as
Clients.
shit.
Clients.
I'm lazy.
customers, clients,
Call it whatever you
dude.
want. Actually, I don't even like
Bruh.
saying clients, dude.
bruh.
What do you say?
I say clients, but I don't like saying it.
Say clients.
Essentially, what is a client? A fucking customer, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, customer sounds so insincere. All you guys are not customers and money in my pocket. No, you are clients, and I care about you.
I build
Duh.
you.
but
I
your
build
money,
you.
but your money is what keeps me going. And
Okay,
like,
for sure,
keeps
for
my
sure.
business, flowing. And
It's
How much do you
'cause
charge
also as a
per
tra-
training sessions?
Bro. Are you legit? All right, so
you don't have to share it if you want.
No, I will for sure.
I mean, if you don't want to share it now, I'll just DM you.
No.
Just
So,
yeah.
I charge $100 a session, but again, my skills are like
Yeah.
nobody else's. And like, if you look at my story today, even like the first time, you see the difference. You see the difference because I handle the mind first.
Yeah.
Because like you've seen it yourself, like the mind holds you
100%.
back. So like it's a lot of mindset training, and then after that we get to sculpting, and that's how I get results so freaking quickly. Like you've seen with Marco, he's an absolute monster now.
Dude, Marco.
He's a monster.
Like when I first started, I don't know how long you've been with him, but he definitely did not look the way he looks now.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
And you've been there for what? 4 months? 4
Dude,
weeks?
the first 3 weeks he changed. The first
Yeah.
3 weeks it was like that. Now it's.
Shit.
I told him I was like, dude, give me 3 months, and I'll change your freaking life. 3 months hits,
Change your fucking life, dude.
boom.
when he came in, he was like just an average person that worked out barely. The way he looks now, definitely like bodybuilder, like
Yeah.
bodybuilder status.
Dude's scary.
So,
Scary.
benefiting your business, what do you offer in your personal training? Let's say someone is watching here and they're interested.
Mhm.
What would you offer them? Like, let's say they sign up with you. Obviously, you'll give them your schedule, but would you also give them like a meal plan? What's included in your?
So I'll give him a meal plan when they're ready for it. But like, let's say Marco, for instance, he didn't get a meal plan till like maybe about 3 months in. I did everything without the meal plan. He was still eating the
So
same.
how long have you worked with Marco for?
I want to say about maybe this was the fourth month.
Okay.
Yeah. But like
Wow.
the first 3 weeks is where he saw like the crazy change, and he was like, dude. And then his whole life started changing. Then he started watching like the YouTube videos and whatnot. And then
To me, I saw him change like, because I started what 6 weeks ago,
you said 6 weeks ago,
6-7 weeks.
maybe. I don't know. I thought today was Wednesday, bro. So I have no idea.
Yeah, about 6 to 7 weeks ago, and then from 6-7 weeks ago from Marco then
Oh,
to
big
Marco
change, huh?
now.
Hey.
Fucking big change. He looks
Wow.
like back then. I was like, oh, he's just getting back into fitness.
right.
I knew he had some like foundation, getting back into it. But after 6-7 weeks, I'm like, oh shit, this guy's ready to fucking like he's
Compete.
prepping. Like he's prepping to compete.
And that's
Wow.
all without the diet. I haven't even given him the diet.
Crazy.
Like, you should see him in the next. Looking at his skin consistency, I want to say in the next 3 weeks, he's gonna look insane, like absolutely insane. So how I train him is the same way I train myself,
Okay.
and I
So
instill
no rest
my-
days.
No, like of course we work. Me and him, we work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. He comes. Yeah, he comes. He's dedicated. Yeah, he's dedicated. Like most people do 3 times a week.
What does Marco do?
He's a manager. He's a manager in Amazon. So
Amazon.
yeah, so he comes Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
5 times a week. Most people come 3 times a week, and of course, like if you can come 5 times a week, because like you're not gonna get the same workout with me not there.
Yeah.
Like
100%
people don't have that willpower and like that ability to
switch.
to switch
Without someone else.
without someone else there to do it for them.
Yeah,
Like it takes so much time, man.
Yeah.
It takes so much time.
That's how I am without Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't train to
That's
fucking
why
failure.
personal trainers are sometimes essential.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy Caesar kills me 2 days a week.
Oh, Caesar's a freaking beast. That's one of like the main guys that I like there. I'm like, yo, well, I like everybody there. I love all you guys, but Caesar, it's like, all right, he knows what he's doing. That guy's a monster. Everyone knows what they're doing in like their own class. Like Kyle's the freaking mad scientist. Like he knows.
Mad scientist.
He's the mad scientist. Like he knows all. Like this is. He taught me the timing when it came to like eat certain things. Shout out to Kyle. I eat gummy bears during my workout because of you. 40 grams.
Shit.
40 grams.
So what's
Okay,
the whole trend? I remember
Candy.
last year
Okay,
the
go ahead.
Rice Krispie treat.
I believe it.
Everyone
I believe it's because of
The
like
pump.
the
carb intake and sugar intake, right?
check
Yeah.
it. I think it's because of the fast acting carbs where you use that at like immediately. But honestly, I want to say 99% of people, the reason why they do it is because it's like a trend. Like, I get to have Rice Krispies. I'm cool. No, you don't know why.
That's what I was saying.
It's just like the cheat meal. Oh, I'm having a cheat meal this week. No, you don't know why you're having a cheat meal. You're just having a cheat meal because like you don't have the discipline to eat chicken and rice all day long.
chicken.
Oh yeah,
rice.
going back to that
I knew
actually.
you would.
What is
All
your
right.
diet plan? You
All right, so
never told us.
I'm going to give you the supplements. I'm going to give you the diet right now. So for me,
Okay.
the supplements are, let's see. I'll do the whole thing.
You do the whole thing. Wait,
wa-
you gotta pause for a second because I need to pee
All right, peace.
so
And
bad.
I know you want to know this too. All
I
right.
do. I
Yeah.
100% do.
Quick
So,
commercial break.
Alex,
Jensen.
No.
come on.
Keep rolling. Let him
You wanna
watch
come
it.
on?
Let him
What's up,
watch
bro?
it?
Yeah, let him watch it.
Yeah,
Let's do real
just you two.
Just see
No,
it.
no, just you two talk.
Hey,
I'm
that's fine.
fucking with you, man. No. Let's pause for Allison meal plan. But
just talk.
yeah, so the whole Rice Krispies thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
I saw that thing all over TikTok, Instagram, social media in general, and I was
Man.
like, what is this whole trend about? Like, these guys are literally eating a
Yeah.
ton of fucking sugar,
Yeah.
a shit ton of carbs, and they're fucking happy about it while they're recording themselves. Like,
Honestly,
what are you proud of?
I feel like they just eat the Rice Krispies because they're like, hey, look at me, I'm cool kind of thing.
Yeah.
If Kyle, forgive me, I feel like you want the dextrose during your workout because let's see, I'm gonna try to quote him here. When you have the fast acting carb like that and you take your aminos with it, I believe when you're doing pump workouts, it fuels the cell is what
Okay.
you're looking for.
Okay.
I don't think anyone that takes the Rice Krispies actually understands that. I think they just eat the Rice Krispies because they want to eat the Rice Krispies.
On its own without the aminos. So you're
I
supposed
believe-
to take the Rice Krispies with the aminos.
That's what I do. That's what I believe, and that's what I recall him saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like you get a sick pump when you take dextrose. When you have dextrose,
Okay.
so like Kyle
Dextrose
has
is-
me. Dextrose is like the very fast acting carb. It's
Okay.
sugar
Okay.
basically. But Kyle has me taking like 45 grams of gummy bears during my workout, during pump workouts. And so like if you look at my photos and like videos on Instagram, I am vascular as fuck when I take that.
Off of gummy bears.
Gummy bears, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But also my
Fuck yeah.
diet is on point constantly.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. And I feel like that kind of balances it out, right? Like you having your chicken and rice every single day.
Yeah.
What else do you add onto your diet besides chicken and rice? Because I know your body just can't survive off literally chicken and rice. Do you add any vegetables, any greens? Any,
So personally,
What do
me,
you-
I don't really eat vegetables. Wild,
and,
huh?
and you feel good?
I feel fantastic.
Damn.
I feel fantastic. Like I am an absolute machine.
Right.
Yeah.
Vegetables?
Say what?
Do you know
So here's the thing with me, bro. So
No, I have vegetables. Like if I have spinach, I have spinach here and there. But like,
Do you like put them in your shake?
No.
Melt them up? No.
No.
You just,
here, I'm gonna tell you everything I eat right now. Ready?
Perfect.
So when I wake up, I have oatmeal. So I have 100 grams of oatmeal, dry,
Okay.
a scoop of protein. Then I make that, eat that. Then before I work out, I have 100 grams of cream of rice. And then I put a scoop of protein. I eat that. And that's like immediately before I work out. Then I have about 45 grams of gummy bears.
Okay.
Then I have my aminos. Well, I have that as well. Oop, let me backtrack. So I take a pre-workout. Boom. Project 1. I take a pump. It's called Alpha Surge.
First form.
I take, there's a root. It's called Tongat Ali. Shout out Andrew Huberman. It helps with testosterone.
Okay.
So boom, take that. What else did I do? That's pretty much it for the supplements.
Okay.
Now, after I work out, then I have about 9 ounces of chicken breast.
Okay.
If it's off season, which I don't compete or anything, but I just call it off season, then I'll have chicken thighs.
Okay.
And then I have, if it's off season, 500 grams of white rice.
Damn.
That's a lot.
500 grams?
Yes, sir. So 500 grams of white rice, 9 ounces of chicken. If I'm like trying to look shredded like for a photo shoot or something, it'll be 350 grams of white rice.
It's a lot.
carb up.
Yeah. Then the next meal is 9 ounces of lean ground turkey meat, so 99.1 Jenny O. And then it's if it's the off season, 350 grams of white rice. If it's on season, 250 grams of white rice. Before I go to bed, it's 3 whole eggs, 8 ounces of egg whites, and I can use as much ketchup and mustard as I want.
Ketchup.
Oh, so shout out
Love ketchup.
Nick, shout out Griffin, shout out Jacob Price, owners of Onyx. They would come in, use the microwave. They'd make their meals. It'd be ground turkey, white rice. They'd just squirt ketchup and mustard all over it, mix it up. I'm like, dude, y'all are fucking disgusting, dude. That is gross.
It sounds so good, though.
It sounds so gross.
It sounds filthy.
It
Yo,
sounds good to
Ground
me.
turkey
No.
with ketchup and mustard does
Yeah.
not sound good.
That sounds disgusting, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't knock it till you try it. Use it. It's like, I don't know, lubricates the food or something. Just makes it really easy to swallow.
So I understand that ketchup is not healthy for you. Does it matter what ketchup you use, what brand it is?
Whoa. Why is ketchup not healthy for you?
Because it never expires. I mean, it's
does that mean?
There must be so many chemicals in that fucker. Tomatoes expire. Why doesn't ketchup expire? And it also contains a lot of sugar too.
Well, so for me, it's like when people say, "Oh, this is healthy," "Oh, this is non-healthy," like vegan's healthy, this is not healthy. Like, I don't know. For me, it's kind of frustrating. It's like,
I mean, don't try to fight me or anything, bro. I mean, I don't want to fight.
no, you're good.
Don't get mad.
No, I'm just. Oh, he brought out the water.
not the wa-
Whoa, we're not making sauces. What are you doing? I'm with it.
Honestly,
Hey.
I'm fine without the.
No, I'm good.
Buffalo
Let's keep
trace.
going.
Buffalo trace?
Do you,
No.
have, do you have buffalo trace?
No, this is
No,
all turkey.
that's all we have.
You used to have buffalo
All
trace
right.
and
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Can I get another ice ball?
Ice ball, yeah.
Or just regular ice? Really
No, let's get an ice right now.
Damn. Dude, what a podcast, bro. We've been going on for like, what, an hour and like 40 minutes?
Bro, I can keep going all day.
This is for sure the longest one we've done.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I think the vibe's just kind of flowing between all three of us right now. It might be the vibe. I mean, not the vibe. It might be the alcohol. But to be fair, shit, man. I'm sitting here and I'm like taking in just information
Hey,
and I'm loving it, dude.
I haven't even scratched the surface
Yeah.
yet, man. I honestly I can't wait to like break down like into depth like a lot.
Okay, right on.
Whether it be now or later, like it doesn't matter to me. Thank you, sir.
Slip, but it went in, huh?
What did you just say?
Ooh-wee. I'll take the ice, not the whiskey, though.
Oh, for my ASMR fans.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there you go.
Listen to that shit.
I don't do
Ooh.
wild turkey.
Oh my god! Yes!
All I drink is Popov. P-O-P-O-V.
That's the first drink I've ever had in my life. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, you've had Popov before?
For the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Prime.
Have you had this?
No, I have not.
Have you heard about it?
I have. I've seen
like-
it. I've seen it with Logan Paul. He's
Yeah.
been doing it Prime.
It was my first time ever, like, I bought it at Target today because I saw it.
Really?
And I never had it. And I was like, you know what? Let's buy it.
One day we will be on that level where we're making our own stuff.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh, dude, I got
that.
big
Essentially.
aspirations for sure.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Jensen?
No pound.
I'll tap you over
Your
there.
drink's right there.
Oh shit.
Sorry, brother.
All right, I'll tap it again. Let's
There's
go.
wild turkey now.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's
Not yours.
Yeah, because I don't want any.
It's not
What's
that
the
bad.
difference? No, it's
I'll let you know right now.
it's tough.
Yeah, the first one.
Smells like alcohol for sure.
It's actually I think it's to be fair, it's 50.5% proof by volume. So
Definitely not the same. Yeah. It is what it is.
I mean, yeah, but you can't compare.
I can taste the caramel notes. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, actually, to be fair, this one has a lot of caramel notes.
That one.
Fruits, caramel.
That was smooth.
Vanilla.
That was very
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
That was very light. So
Mhm.
if you ever try Angel's Envy, Angel's Envy is heavy in caramel.
Angel's Envy.
Yeah, heavy
Okay.
in caramel.
We have that at the house.
Is that a Scotch, bourbon, a whiskey? What body type is
I
that?
have no freaking clue,
No.
bro. I
Okay.
have no clue. But I can taste it. I remember the first drink I ever had or whiskey was Monkey Shoulder, and
Monkey shoulder. That's good. That's some good Japanese bourbon, dude.
Monkey
Monkey
shoulder
I
is
think it's
Japanese?
Japanese, bro.
Monkey shoulder?
Yeah, I don't think it's Japanese.
I think it is, dude.
I don't think Japanese people would call them monkey shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell me. I'm not sure. But yeah, Monkey Shoulder, I remember tasting the first note I ever tasted, and it was, what the fuck was it called? I can't remember right now.
Leather.
No, it wasn't leather. It was, fuck. Why can't I remember?
Mahogany.
What taste of
actually,
sweet mahogany
fuck.
or whatever the thing is.
I've been lied to my whole life. It's from Scotland.
Yeah, dude, monkey shoulder is not Japanese,
So
bro.
it's Scotch.
It could be. I don't know.
Fuck.
Wait, pause for a
I
quick
don't know
second.
if that's how that works. I don't know.
We're gonna taste Prime.
Yes, I do want to taste Prime.
So you're obviously a fitness person,
Correct.
obviously.
Yeah.
Prime from Logan Paul and KSI. I actually watch Impulsive
Okay.
podcast, which I actually never watched Logan Paul or Jake Paul before.
Really?
No, never. Like I didn't care about their YouTube like content.
Mm-hmm.
I only started watching their podcast, which is not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul's Impulsive with
Mm-hmm.
Mike something and then Georgienko.
Are you taking notes? Is that why?
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
shit.
they're
There you go. Steady
they're
competition.
dope. They're dope.
Yeah.
They're it's not even honestly it's not even. They're just dope content, just like the way they interact and whatnot. So I like that's the first interaction I've ever had with Logan Paul, like through watching his content.
Uh-huh.
But Prime is his company with KSI, and it's supposed to compete with Gatorade and Powerade, except is that there's only 20 calories per drink
Interesting.
and only 2 grams of
Instead
sugar
of 180, which
for,
is usually in
for Gatorade.
I
Right?
have no idea,
Or
but what's
280.
always like boggled my mind is like having something, like let's say
Yeah,
a
go
liquid
ahead.
for
Yeah.
a liquid for instance, and here I got you guys.
Ooh,
Maybe I
Oh,
don't.
it's frozen.
it's frozen. Yeah.
It's frozen.
Whatever. At least I get a sip.
yeah.
Wait.
Oh, what the hell was
You
that? They should have the magic touch. But yeah, what's always boggled my mind is like having something where you take in and you get 0 calories from it. Like you're taking in energy, but still getting 0 calories. So there has to be a component to it that has negative energy. That makes
Negative
sense?
Energy.
It's like too much. Like what is that called?
Well, it's all lab work.
Jensen, you're not allowed to drink it right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
please
very
give us
So,
curious.
Jensen, how was it?
Is it
I can't
delicious?
tell you yet.
Your review. Let us know.
All right, Logan, this is for you.
Ooh, smell the lime for sure.
It definitely had that it had that feeling on my mouth that I thought it would have because it's so low calories. I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
but
fucking
it kind of like
stevia.
it coats your mouth.
It's like stevia.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't taste bad. I don't
mean,
know.
It tastes great. I'm just questioning what I'm putting in my body right now.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I was saying.
I mean, if you look on the ingredient side, which most people don't, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, these letters are literally tiny.
Yeah, that's all
And
gibberish
it,
to me.
It covers all this
It's
up.
like Pedialyte.
That's It's excessive.
It's all gibberish.
But
Pause for-
flavor. the
Pause for a
flavor's
quick
there,
second.
For sure. So
Oh,
if you guys are going for flavor.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep. That
Hey,
was great.
you heard that, right?
No.
That sounded good. he said, you heard the sound
Cheers,
and all you hear
guys.
is,
Hey, that was the whole point.
cheers, good stuff.
Honestly, bro, I didn't think we were gonna be talking on this podcast for
you
this
serious?
long.
For this long, honestly.
Is that a
we've been
problem?
here-
No,
not-
it's a good
not at
thing.
all,
Okay,
dude.
cool.
No.
Yeah,
we
no,
have
dude.
more
Like
to work.
I said, I legit thought we were gonna have like one shot to start the podcast, and that was it. But then the conversation kept flowing, and then like it is what it is.
Frankly, if I would have known, I would have brought in like at least 2 of these bottles.
Yeah,
This was fucking amazing, dude.
that was my bad. I should have brought my whiskey
no,
of
I
choice.
told you not to because I
know.
didn't think.
But I wanted to.
As a guest, we supply you, bro. So honestly, at the end of the day, just thank you for coming over. Thank you
Yeah.
for speaking your
Yeah,
knowledge.
cheers.
And we're stoked to try Prime along here with the family.
Not sponsored.
And it was good. Not sponsored, by the way. We're not getting paid for this, but Logan Paul, if you want to sponsor us, by all means, look us up.
It's actually pretty good, but it's very fake. Oh.
Viretbrand. Look us up, dude. Seriously. I'm
Oh,
telling you, bro.
100%. Tag him, tag
Hey,
him,
bro.
tag him.
I mean, hey, why not?
I would.
Fuck it, bro. I do too.
Bro, I've been tagging
Hey,
Jed North in
You
all my
gotta
stuff.
dude,
I saw
shoot your
that.
fucking shot.
You went on their
Shoot your
profile,
What?
or
No, Edge. I was on Edge's
Edge.
profile. But I've been tagging Jed North. I've been tagging Edge. And Jed North reached out to me, which is a big
I
fitness
saw. I
brand.
think I saw a screenshot.
Yeah. And they
Saw
reach
that.
out. They have conversations with me. They're going to send me clothes. Like,
Fuck yeah.
all you have to do is tag.
Fuck
Just,
yeah.
all you need to do is get in people's eyes. And, like, if they resonate with you, they resonate with you.
Yeah,
and,
my
like,
boy.
shit will change. Exactly.
Shoot your
Shoot
shot.
your shot, my boy.
Shoot
That's
your
what I'm
shot. You're gonna. What is it? I don't know the Wayne Gretzky saying, but you know what I'm saying.
saying.
Wayne Gretzky. Who's that?
Wayne Gretzky's a hockey player. I'm pretty sure.
There's a huge saying behind it.
Oh,
Honestly,
wait.
I haven't memorized it just yet.
Wait,
but
you-
I hear it all the fucking time.
It's-
Shoot your shot like you're blah 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 blah.
You miss all the shots you don't take.
Is
Boom.
that Michael Jordan?
Well, that's one of the takes as well. But there's like a longer take. There's
Oh, I
there's a
didn't know
take
that
where
one.
it's like at least like 30 seconds, and it's like shoot your shot like you're fucking this Michael. I don't know. It blabbers on for like 30 seconds.
I don't know if Wayne said that.
That's a good one. That's a good quote.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, shoot your shot.
I'm happy to bring it up on the podcast today, guys. You guys don't quote me today, but quote me tomorrow.
Follow on this, but where do you get this done?
Shout out Perry Gomez. Perry hooked me up with these. Perry hooked me up with these, and you've seen him in the gym too.
Perry?
So yeah, Perry. He supplied me with all this stuff. He made jerseys for me. So he did it because my plan was, okay, marketing, sales. That was my whole life prior to the gym.
You're still kind of in that right now,
Yeah.
if you really think about it.
Oh no, 100%. I always am. It's like Grant Cardone, sell or be sold. So like if I'm not selling, I'm being sold on something.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make sense?
Who said
We
that?
sold.
Grant Cardone.
Who's that?
Grant Cardone is like, he's a real estate mogul. He's a sales guy. He
Okay.
always is selling, especially over the phone. So what I did, just a little business tip for you trainers out there or anybody else. People sign up for me for a month. When they sign up for the second month, I'll give them a jersey. When they sign up for the third month, I'll give them wrist wraps. When they sign up for the sixth month, I'll give them a custom belt with their name on it.
Damn.
Keeps them.
Custom.
Because the only way they're
belts.
going to get that belt ever in their life from Blues Cruise is by
Yeah.
staying with me for 6 months.
Yes, sir.
So for some reason, like, people don't want to stay for like the results. They want to stay for an object, a tangible thing.
For like 3-4 months, if that.
Yeah. So they get belts, and it's kind of incentive.
Where did Blue's Clues come from? Like, what
it's so-
inspired you to be like, you know what? I'm calling my personal training Blue's Clues.
All right. Well, it didn't
It's
start
happening.
like that. Didn't start like that. So I was driving home. I was being driven home from the gym. I think when I was like 17 or 18, and my Instagram name was Branden Cruz _fitness.
Okay.
Okay, I see
Typical,
where it's
typical.
coming from now.
And everyone would say like, oh, like there was like a meme out at the time back in like 2010.
Okay.
It was like every guy who like starts in the gym, and it's like they put their name and then fitness, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Or IFB Pro.
Oh well, if I'm an IFBB Pro, I'm putting IFBB Pro Blues Cruise
Exactly.
on that. Yeah, like
For
that's
sure.
that's a thing for sure. But no, so I was like, I was just sitting there and I was like, Blues Clues. Blues Clues.
But I get that
Blues
it was
Cruise.
BNC.
Yeah, I just like to play on words and like, it just stuck. So people like, it's funny too because like now that I started, or not that I started at Onyx, but now that I'm at Onyx, like people call me Branden, people call me Blues, people call me Blues Cruise.
It's funny for the longest time. Like I've seen your name is Branden, right?
Correct.
Branden.
Branden, yeah.
For the longest time, I was just calling you through your Instagram name.
Yeah.
Blues Cruise.
And that's okay. People call me Blues. People call me Blues Cruise.
Mr.
People call me
Cruise.
Branden. Like it really doesn't matter to me. I'm okay with it.
Is
And-
Cruz your last name?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you Hispanic?
Spanish.
So I'm actually white. So all the white stuff you can think of, like whatever that is, European stuff, Mexican,
Okay.
and Guamanian.
Guamanian.
What is that?
I would have never.
Guatemala?
Yeah.
No,
No?
Guam.
Guam.
Pacific Islander.
Guam. Is that part of U.S. territory?
It is, yeah. My guy.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know
so,
that.
so Chamorro is what they say.
Okay.
Chamorro.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Shit.
yeah, Chamorro really resonates with me, and I don't know, I really like it. Like it's
I like
cool
that.
to say that
Blues
because no one's
Cruise.
ever heard of it, and it's like I don't know. Like I just met like my Chamorro family. Like
So
on,
Chamorro is Guam.
correct.
Okay. So that's like the term that you refer to for people from Guam.
Chamorro, yeah.
Chamorro.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
they have like their own food and whatnot. Like my favorite is like finadini. Finadini is like a sauce. It's a condiment.
Okay.
It's soy sauce, some like red pepper, like chili flakes, some lemon.
Sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
It's fire.
That already sounds good.
I'm in.
It's fire.
Yeah. Soy sauce and red pepper flakes. Done.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I really resonate with like that side. Just it's very different, and I don't know. It's just cool.
That's cool. So your dad is
Chamorro and Mexican,
and your mom.
white.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still together. They've been. They actually had me when they were 16. So they were 16. They've been together since they were 12 years old.
Shit.
Yeah, I knew that'd be
Bro,
a pop off right
that's-
there.
Honestly, that's literally like my brother. My brother married a girl,
Yeah,
and they've been together since they were like teenagers, bro. Like even before teenage
that's
years.
so insane to me.
That's
to be honest.
crazy.
It's so insane. I
try
don't
to,
know
like,
how that works.
Put that in my head.
I
and,
don't
like,
think so
I
either.
can't picture it. I just don't have any clue how that even happened.
Because your mindset is so different. So like,
Yeah.
first of all, from
Well,
14,
forget-
15, 16, 17, 18,
Exactly.
19, like, I mean, my mindset changed from, I would say, like, 24 on. It changed
even that.
drastically.
It's,
Like
like, it's
you're-
more so like, how did you even experience life? Like you've been with this person your whole life. How do you know you don't want something else?
Oh, you don't. You don't.
You don't know.
I mean,
I get
You
that,
don't.
but do you feel? Do you
He-
live comfortably knowing that you don't know?
No.
You know what I mean?
I made a phase
like,
because it's
the
like,
fact that you know that you don't know kind of triggers me. And it
no,
bothers
because
me.
for your
Triggers
brother,
Does that make sense?
for your brother, it's
understand.
like,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
would I
that is
experience
all
something
he-
else?
That's all he knows.
No,
right?
no, no, no,
Exactly.
it's not all he knows.
Does he
It's
want
like,
to know more?
no. For your brother, it's like, why
Bruh.
would I experience something
Bruh.
else?
Nah, not at all. No, I feel like everybody out there, as a
Is this from your
Female-
brother perspective or your perspective?
female, everybodybody's perspective. Dude.
No.
Seriously.
It's
I'm
his
speaking-
perspective.
I'm speaking
right
for
now. Yeah.
everybody
let's,
right
let's
now.
say.
It is your
Go ahead.
perspective.
Alright, my perspective, all right. So what I'm thinking is, wouldn't you want to just experience and live before you actually get into something? I mean, wouldn't you want to get to know this person before you even marry that person? Like, I don't know, per se, try it out. You know, move in together for about 3 to 4 months, get to know them, and then move in.
Time out. What about emotional dependency?
Emotional dependency,
Yeah.
100%.
You become attached.
That's the same thing. But okay, you become attached. But let's say let's say you become attached, right? And then you move in together.
Sure.
Or actually, no. Let's say you become attached.
Mm-hmm.
Then you marry that person.
Okay.
Then you move in that person. And that person has a certain habit that you just absolutely hate. And you can't live with. Are you getting divorced? Or are you gonna try to
No.
get through it?
No.
Nope.
Trying to get through it, right?
I'm actually going to go back to this point after.
Which is which is why you should fucking move in together before you get married. To figure out this person's habits, to see if you can actually live with this person.
I understand that.
I mean,
So
dude,
I think
marriage is obviously a commitment, right?
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah.
I think not marriage, just relationship in general is a commitment. Whether it's
especially
friends
marriage.
or lovers,
Okay.
right? So friends, you can have friends. This is my perspective. You can have friends that like, oh, you're super close, tight knits, whatnot, and then you drift apart for certain aspects,
Mm-hmm.
but you come together for certain aspects. But you're not gonna let those moments let you drift apart because you have a commitment to them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Are you Christian? Like super
I'm
Christian?
not. I'm
that
not,
that was my next question.
I'm not religious, but I did go to an all-boy private Catholic school, St. John Bosco. I hated it at the time when I went. Super grateful for it now.
Yeah. You did talk about like obviously you said something like God. Honestly I forgot what you talked about.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Too many drinks for
Yeah,
you.
too many drinks. But you said something about like God and whatnot.
How your father's not God. That was just a word.
Okay,
That's
it's
just a word.
It's just a quote, pretty
First-
much.
It's not even. It's not even a quote.
So are you like religious at all?
I'm not religious. I would say I'm spiritual. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But the thing is, like, I think there's a high.
Yeah.
There's a higher power for sure. I feel like, we all have things to play here. And that's what I was kind of going at with, like, we think with our mind, right? We
Yeah.
think, what's logically best for us? What's going to make us the most money? We need to feel with our heart. So with our mind, there's so much, because my brother is a software engineer. You can make this code, and it works 95% of the time, and then it will hit an infinite loop. When you're thinking about shit, like, it works 95% of the time, but then when you think about something, it like, fuck, I cannot figure it out.
I can't do it.
It hits an infinite loop. You want to know what's a lot easier? Going with feeling.
Yeah.
Okay? So logic and feeling are two sides of the same coin. Feeling, is it positive or negative? If it's positive, I call this God's compass, by the way.
Okay.
If it's positive, you keep going in that direction. If it's negative,
pause. You call it God's compass, but you're not religious.
yeah. Ain't
Like
that
that.
crazy?
No, but here's the thing.
We're
So
we're very similar.
no. But varying back to that though, you said God's compass, right?
Correct.
But clarifying again, God is or can be, as I quote, anything, right?
God,
So-
if you want to call it the universe, call it the universe. If you want to
Exactly.
call it an actual person, call it a person. If you want to call it creator, call it creator. Whatever
As
you
I
Yeah.
want.
quote,
I'm the
God
same way.
can be anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
same way as you. Is like I am like I don't believe in Jesus or God or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but I believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
Right. So whether it's fucking Mother Nature, it's the ground, is the sun, doesn't matter. There's something
Yeah.
above us that's stronger than us that kind of doesn't control us, but kind of sees things in a higher system than us. If that makes sense.
So check this out. If you're, excuse me.
Ooh-wee.
If you're,
Pardon me, I thought that was me.
oh no, it's since I was back like this. If you're, okay, so your body, right? And let's say you are a red blood cell,
Okay.
but you try to use your mind. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? And you try to act like a white blood cell. It doesn't resonate with you,
Huh.
right?
Yeah.
And if all these people do these things that don't resonate with them because they use their mind, how's that body going to function? It's going to function like shit. It's going to have autoimmune disorders, autoimmune disease, right? So
That's
you
facts.
use your mind, bro. You cannot do that. You need to use your heart, God's compass.
How
If
do
you're
you
a red,
use your heart though? Like
okay,
for
easy.
the most part, I've been trained
Wait,
to use my
pause,
brain.
pause. I love that he says God's compass, but he doesn't believe in a certain God.
Yeah.
So like, explain that a little bit. Like you're literally talking about God's compass, whatnot, but you don't believe in God. So explain that. Like,
I believe-
why are you saying God's
First,
compass?
our first episode with Therese, she
Yeah.
did quote unquote mention. What did she say? God is within us. We are God.
I agree.
And he's saying God's compass, which is in you, which is your heart.
Some,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah, like okay, for instance, there's so many feelings, right? When something happens, if something happens, like sometimes you feel energy in your throat, sometimes you feel energy in your eyes,
Uh-huh.
sometimes you feel energy in your stomach, sometimes you feel energy in your heart. So like for me, when it comes to like choosing decisions, we most of the time we use our brain, right? We use logic. But logic doesn't, like, it's basically saying that we're smarter than the universe. We're smarter than God.
Okay.
We try to figure out what's best for us. But just like, you cut your arm. You think you're smarter than your body? No, your body's a lot smarter than you.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what it wants. Same thing. Your body's going to tell you what it wants through your heart. So ask yourself, when you're doing things or making a decision, is it giving you a positive feeling or is it giving you a negative feeling? It's 50-50. Can you decipher that?
But honestly, that's tough. That's hard. Like going over your body through your mind. Like you have to cross your mind first, right? Because your mind's always going to be right behind your body. Like your mind's always going to be like, no, don't do this, don't do that, and it's it's like a fighting factor to get through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it might not be the best factor, but like your mind's just always attacking it
100%.
and going back and forth with your body.
Yeah.
Essentially, what helps you, or what do you think helps you to overpower your body with your mind?
First 2 steps, awareness and understanding. Once you have that, you can center and switch. So the gym helps.
Book
coming out soon.
100%. It's the same thing every single time. And that's
What's the title, bro? The book?
I don't fucking know yet.
You don't know yet? Okay.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Fair.
As long as people can learn this stuff, because it's the same thing every single fucking time. All your problems.
Body over mind. That's it. That's the cover.
All your problems.
You're
awareness,
welcome.
understanding, center switch. That's it. So like for me, like how it helps is in the gym. Am I being a pussy? And is my mind making me give up? Am I only hitting 8 reps? Or is my body much more capable and I can hit 40? It's mostly my mind shutting me down and giving me limitations. Your mind is the weakness. Every single time.
I agree. And I also disagree at the same time.
Okay, give it to me.
I agree because your mind is telling you, like, yes, you can only hit 8 reps. Or yes, you could not lift a car up to save your son.
Sure.
But when you're in a emergency situation,
okay,
or like you're in a life or death situation, yes, my body could take it, but then your body shuts down. I mean, the lady who fucking lifts a car up to save her child, right?
Okay.
Obviously shut down after 2 or 3 days.
Oh, 100%.
Like, there's no way she fucking lifted the car up and didn't feel fucking sore.
Okay, so her body shut down.
Yeah, so your body's telling you, yes, you could do this, but your body at the same time is telling you, hey, rest up.
And that goes back to...
I personally think that your brain sends, like, signals to your body, telling your body you can do this. So it's all triggered up here, right? And it all flows down to your body. So I strongly believe that if your body, requote, if your mind thinks you can do it, I think your body will do it.
I agree.
Going back on, like, let's say muscle memory, right? People think muscle memory is on the muscle. No, it's on the brain, working on that same muscle. Because the brain remembers you working out that same muscle, so it focuses on that exact same muscle, which is why the brain is so fucking powerful, because it'll make you feel things that aren't even happening just because you're thinking on those things. So
the mind is a crazy thing for sure.
It's the biggest muscle in the body.
The mind is so crazy, and like it wants to protect itself.
Yeah.
It wants to protect itself
at all times.
At all times. So it's gonna tell you, like, when you're working out, like it's like, oh, there's pain. That's bad. Stop.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it wants you to survive. Okay. It does not like pain, because pain is like imminent death.
Yeah.
Like genetically, like over long periods of time, like thousands of years, like your ancestors and whatnot, like that's what our mind was for. Like it's like, oh shit, stay away from that, because you want to
like we're wired to stop pain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it was crazy because there was a dark room study.
Okay.
And basically this guy stayed in a dark room for 30 days.
Damn.
And that's something that I really want to do.
Really?
I really want to do.
Why?
Like, because I love the power of the mind, bro.
I know, but it's like...
Okay,
that's a lot.
All right, question. What about if you can have like a superpower? Like,
can I say a small comment towards that?
Sure,
though?
go give it to me.
Since the mind is so powerful,
Mm-hmm.
I've for sure heard that if you are in a space for longer than 7 days,
Sure.
just completely dark and on your own,
Mm-hmm.
you will turn crazy. Like your mind will start doing circles.
Pause on this.
Circles.
What is crazy?
Yeah, you're
like,
so definite on
what
that.
is
That's
crazy?
concrete, bro.
Yeah, what is crazy?
Crazy for me is...
Crazy is a term.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the way to describe a person.
So
So what is crazy to certain someone?
Crazy for me is somebody that's like sitting here right now, right, and then speaking to someone right beside him, when there's literally not a living soul right beside him.
So
And that is that is what darkness and social and just like separating yourself from socialism will do.
So
Your brain will create a friend that is not physically there.
I would call it crazy.
let me help you out. Let me help you out. So I understand that could possibly happen because the mind is so fucking powerful.
95.5%.
I disagree with that. So
I'm not a scientist.
yeah, so I disagree with that, and I know he's throwing accurate numbers too. Like not 95%, but
No, I
95.5.
I disagree with that
I'm trying to
too.
be efficient here.
Because
now.
I had
I'm trying
a,
to sound professional.
I had a teacher in college. I didn't graduate college, but whatever.
Mhm.
This teacher impacted me a lot. It was, honestly, I forget the class, but she's talking about like mental health and whatnot, and like people saying the word crazy to other people, right? You
Okay.
might think someone is quote unquote crazy
100%.
to yourself.
But yeah, the mind is a crazy, or the mind can make it so that you believe things are there that aren't actually there. Okay,
Yeah.
so in
That is
the
crazy.
dark room study, he was there for about the 20th day. He knows the whole room because he had a light. He
Yeah.
had a light and he saw the entire room. Okay. The 20th day, he had to get to the bathroom, right? He knows where the bathroom's at.
Yeah.
His mind made him see wooden beams throughout the room.
Fuck.
He knows those wooden beams aren't there.
His mind is telling him.
His mind is telling him it's there. Do you know what he did? He stepped over those motherfucking wooden beams
to a
because he
bathroom.
believed they were there, even though he knew they weren't there. That's how strong the mind is. Your mind creates your reality. Think
Yeah.
about that. Like your reality outside you, how do you encapsulate that? What encapsulates that? Your mind.
I mean, if you really think about it, like Alzheimer or dementia, when you get older,
It's all in the brain.
it's all in the brain. Like you think that you're forgetting these things, or you think these things are happening,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not actually happening.
It's your perspective.
It's your perspective.
So check this out. Whatever problems you're dealing with, it's all internal. It's
Yeah.
not external. So these people, like, oh, I need to move to Texas, or oh, I need to go change my hair color, or oh, I need to go do this, or I need to go do that.
triggered right now,
I got you, bro. I got
Damn.
you. Check this out. I need to go do these things. There needs to be an external change for me to solve my problems. But guess what? You do that external change, your problems will follow you. Why?
Yeah.
Because your
Right.
problems come from your internal. Your internal creates your external, okay? You can change your external all you want. It will not change the problems inside your head.
Right.
That's
right.
so true.
So, I mean, I felt triggered because of the reason that. Well,
Did you want to move to Texas?
You meant, yeah, I wanted to go to Texas.
That's fine.
For the sole purpose of just land being so much cheaper out there.
Oh, that's fine, yeah,
in
for sure.
California. For not any other reason, because honestly, I fucking love California, dude. Like, I think we have everything here. It's just literally, we have a beach, mountains, snow, desert, everything at a reachable point, right? But it's like, fuck, it's like $900K to get a decent or whatever home around here.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's insane. But you can go to Texas and get a home for $650K. That is
Less,
worth like
probably
$2
less.
million out here. No. I mean, dude, keep in mind, real estate also went up in Texas as a lot of Californians moved out there as well. So
Can I
created more demand.
Can I
higher
stop you
volume.
right there?
Yeah, of course.
Texas was arbitrary.
Dude, well, actually, you were in the real estate industry, right?
Yeah.
So give us your point of view.
But when I was saying Texas, it was arbitrary. Like what I meant was like you need to change your external to change your internal problems, whatever those are.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
I don't know. I can't give an example right now, but like people.
No, I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
that's all I meant. But like Texas, like if you want to take real world and like real estate and
When it
whatnot,
comes to like changing your hair color, your hairstyle, it means your hair isn't the problem.
you're trying to change something.
Exactly.
But in reality, those problems,
It's
whatever it is
within.
you're trying to escape, are going to follow you.
Mhm.
So actually, this is one of the things I teach all my clients, and I learned from my trip in Mexico. I went on.
Okay.
Did I tell you about that?
What part of
No.
Mexico?
Caesar didn't tell you that?
He's from Mexico.
I okay, so I went to Tecate, Mexico after my breakup. Yeah, after my breakup, I went to a spiritual retreat, and they gave me a bunch of drugs.
Yeah. Do you think what is it called?
I don't know, but it's like a cacti that you like kind of put.
No,
in
it's
a
a
drink.
frog. It's a frog.
It is a frog,
Oh,
and
the
it's
frog.
right here on my shoulder.
Oh, so you went on a journey, huh?
Yeah, so I went on a journey, but it's like the frog thing, that was not psychedelic at all.
Mm.
It was the reflection afterwards that taught me all the lessons.
So Native Americans used to use this as like a tradition for people
it makes sense, bro.
to open up the third eye.
Okay, so that makes sense to me, and the reason why is because...
Oh, it's called huaca?
Something like that.
No,
Along
it's
those
called
terms.
combo.
You know who told me about
Really?
that? Eric.
Mhm.
Eric.
Yeah, of course, Eric.
Now we're back to the same person that you were talking about
I think
earlier.
Yeah.
I think Oaxaca is actually a city in Mexico.
Oaxaca is for sure a city.
It
in
is a
Mexico.
city,
It
but I
is.
think it's
And
do
it's
you know
full
about
of
it?
culture, by the way.
The frog that fucking like injects you.
Oh, yeah, so they burned it onto my skin, so I still
Okay.
have scars on my shoulder. Damn. But yeah, dude, what it does is it takes you to like the borderline of death, and you just feel a lot of pain. That's it. It's not psychedelic or anything. It's just a lot of pain,
But
a
the
lot of
reflection.
suffering. But it's the reflection afterwards.
You know what? Eric is the DJ guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's always told me about it, and he said like, "Hey, like I took it. I think he took it like once or twice, and he puked. Like he's just like,
Oh yeah, you're puking like crazy. You're on the borderline of shitting yourself.
yeah,
It's painful.
It's
That's what you're
it's
saying.
like me. I'm a strong guy, right?
but it just
No-
fucking died.
No muscular control, no nothing. Everything gets blurry.
Yeah, but the reflection afterwards is what gets you. So he
So-
said
Shit.
when he took it, it just changed his whole.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't him personally. It was actually Fabio, which is his older brother, who said when he took it or did it, that experience
Mm-hmm.
changed his whole life perspective. Like
So-
yeah.
Yeah, you understand that suffering and being grateful are two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So in order to be grateful for things, you have to go through suffering. But the thing is, what I learned after is you don't have to go through suffering. Only one person has to go through suffering. And if they can teach you the lessons to get you to have awareness and then understanding of that suffering, you can then be grateful, center, and switch.
So you're saying like you don't have to be good through the suffering. Someone else that you
Correct.
can learn from.
So
and then you're grateful for their
I
suffering.
think that's like essentially. I mean, I agree on that, but I also think that it depends on the person you're trying to get that knowledge through.
Okay, let's
You know
go.
what I mean? Because a lot of people. Okay, so a lot of people
Let's do it.
hear what you're saying, but don't
Mm-hmm.
always believe it. Right? They have to and must go through the same situation you've been through in order for themselves to actually see themselves in that position.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Mhm.
Why is that?
They just have to have the understanding.
Right, exactly.
So-
but what if they don't have that understanding? And like
So-
no matter what you do, and you try to make them understand, they just won't get through that.
So that's the first thing. It's, are they open or are they
Are
closed?
they closed?
So you can help people that
Yes.
are open, that want to know and are looking, but you cannot help people that are closed. And there's actually a verse
That are
in the
willing to
Bible.
lose. Yeah.
There's a verse in the Bible on there's 3 different types of people. So like all the stuff that I've learned from myself, I figured I'm not religious.
No, the reason why I wanted to do this was because I wanted people to hear this. So continue.
Yeah, so I'm not religious, but I do relate because I think somebody figured out prior to like me and like understanding. It's like it's all in the Bible already. It's really weird. I'm not religious again, but yeah, like you can't help people that are closed. You can lead a horse to water, but can't make them drink.
Exactly.
But if they're open, then you can show them.
hmm
Yeah. So again, you can give them the awareness. So for them to have awareness, they have to ask themselves questions. Once you ask yourself a question and you gain the answer, you gain the understanding.
Facts.
Once you get the understanding, you understand, hey, I don't want to be like that. You can center yourself and switch like that.
Center and Switch. That's
Yep.
your book.
That's how it goes,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
You heard it
fucking
here
crazy.
first.
When is it releasing though?
It's the same thing every single fucking time. I've done it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 7 people, including me.
What matters is that you change one person.
Yeah, but 7 people? That's pretty
That's
fucking
intense.
sick. It works
He's
every
like,
single
yeah,
time, bro.
But hey, let me clarify that. 7.
7. It works every
Hey,
single time.
And honestly, bro, 7 is a fucking lucky number, my boy.
Honestly, it's probably crazy as like a
So 7 to this.
technically you're like a quote unquote personal trainer, right? But you're more than that. You're more than a fucking. Hey, I'm more than like a fitness
I'm
person.
a fucking spiritual twinner, bro.
Oh, dude. So
Twainer.
yeah, I teach people Twainer. But no, I
My bad.
I do mindset first,
the
Yeah.
and then that's where the body follows. But again, like I said, fitness is my vehicle to gain the eyes. I have a message for the
You did
ears.
say that.
I mean, honestly, like from the first time we met, we've talked about this.
I know.
Like we've only met. Like I actually think like ASMR.
Bro,
every time someone pours,
I'm literally telling you guys.
Like first 1 or 2
That
conversations we
sounds-
ever had in our life.
Mhm.
Like us two was like kind of a deeper level.
yeah, and that's how I roll. Like I said, like if I don't get fulfillment, it's because it's surface level. I don't care about surface level.
I
Like
am the
care
same
about
way.
I care about depth.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to understand more about yourself? Do you want to solve these problems that you're going through? Because every single human being deals with these problems.
Yeah.
Do you want to solve them? If you don't, okay, sure, distract yourself. That's fine. But I don't want to hang out with you.
Honestly, this is why I say thank you for coming on the podcast, because that means you have a small circle around yourself,
Extremely
and
small.
you give yourself time for certain things, and you come on here because obviously we had great conversations from the few conversations we had at the gym. So
Yeah.
thank you for that, brother.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers for that, Jensen.
No, cheers.
It's funny. I always have that drop. That's from college. Shout out ASU.
Oh, you you went to ASU, huh?
I did, dude. It was wild.
Cheers to the house. The tap.
Mm.
Fuck, ASU, huh?
Yeah, it was
Arizona
wild.
State University.
Yes, sir.
Fucking wild ride.
It
So
was wild.
If you don't mind me asking, did you graduate from ASU?
I did get my degree, but
Congrats.
it's funny because I knew I was gonna say this anyways. I got my degree. It
Okay.
comes in the mail. So they give you the folder when you walk, but it comes in the mail.
Shit.
I've never opened it. I still have the envelope. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's in there or not. So did I get my
Does it
degree? I
you-
have no idea.
When you got that in the mail, does it make you feel like I don't know, like a certain way?
Bro,
does
I
it,
don't-
does it
I-
empower you, or
I
does
don't
like
give a
you don't
shit
give a
about that
fuck?
degree.
Yeah.
I give zero shits about that degree. That degree means nothing to me. It,
Yeah.
it shows me how to be an employee. I learned so much more outside of school than I did in school, honestly.
Just look out for this. Jensen, you too.
Yeah, like if you want to do something, like understand sales, understands people, give value. Give more value than what you're charging. Period. I'm charging $100. Yo, each session is worth like $500.
I
If
agree.
that.
That's what it is. Honestly, like I'm the same way. It's like I didn't graduate college actually, so I went to like back in like France and Spain, like poverty wise, when my dad growing up and whatnot, and then I moved with my mom, who my stepdad was on the wealthier side, but my stepdad was also a super down to earth Belgium guy.
Yeah.
Grew up in a farm, very like what's the word? Grateful for everything.
100%.
Right, down to earth. And then I went to like a private school afterwards, and then I got like, different lifestyle. But the way he taught me, my stepdad, which is technically my dad, that like, no matter how you grew up or how it is, like, you should be grateful for things, and it doesn't matter, right? So like, he cut me off fully for everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And changed my whole perspective. Like I got a job at 18 years old, when a lot of people from California has 2 jobs at 15, 16 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at 18 years old, I had
myself.
yeah, exactly.
But you know what? It's cool how you kind of witness both sides of it, right?
I did, yeah. I went both
So
sides. I went
you-
from my dad being like a restaurateur and like an amazing chef, but horrible businessman. Great chef.
Why
No, one of the
sometimes you need a partner.
yeah, one of the greatest
you
chefs.
could be good at something, but you might
Yeah.
lack at something else.
My actual
Different
dad
aspects.
is the fucking greatest chef, honestly, to this day ever. And I've lived in 7 different countries, tasted a bunch of different foods, ate everywhere. My
Yeah.
dad, to this
Nice.
day, still the best fucking food
connoisseur.
I've ever had.
Yes,
but
sir.
my dad is a horrible
Honestly,
businessman.
bro, to this day, I aspire to meet your dad. Like, I have heard so many stories about him. But
I mean, for certain perspective.
no.
Yeah.
From your perspective, but I really want to meet him one day.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought highly about my dad.
I think it's something I aspire to do. Like
I thought
one
highly
day-
about
one day in my life.
about his
Cooking.
career and how he
And
is.
just as a person, bro.
But I don't talk
he seems
highly
so
about-
genuine. Like,
about what he's done with the
this
family.
Is the guy that owned a restaurant over in where is
1,
it?
2, 3, 4, 5. He owned 5 restaurants.
Exactly, in multiple locations as well, right?
Mhm.
World.
And yeah, worldwide. And these restaurants all weren't successful because he was so genuine.
Mhm.
This guy
Yeah.
like offered free drinks,
Except for the first
free
one.
food.
The first one was successful. Where I was born. Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, the whiskey. Yeah.
No, right. But what I'm saying
But
is,
the first one was successful because,
he's
which
so
was
selfless. Like this guy was like, "Fuck my business." Like these guys are coming to my business and trying to support. Here you go, man. Here's a shot. Here's this. Here's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing as a person, but as a business, it falls back.
Yeah, necessarily that's not a bad business strategy. That's understandable, but it's the whole business system as
Model.
The business model as a whole. That's what the problem was. Like giving out free drinks, like that's a good system.
Depending how many free drinks you get.
it's funny
Yeah.
because me and Miguel are we're kind of like we're best friends, obviously.
Yin and fucking
Uh-huh.
yang,
We're fucking
dude.
yin and yang.
Fucking yang.
I'm
Which is
excited to see
why-
that.
Which is why you need me. And I
And
need
you-
you, because this guy
exactly.
is like, just like his dad. He will give everything away.
Yeah.
I'm
And
also
like,
less
and
than
I'm
my
like,
dad.
and I'm like, dude, I would want to do that, but will the business substand?
Okay. I'm very curious. I would like to know more, like offside of screen, just like how you guys work. Just because the way that I think is, I think in systems. Like I create systems. The way that I
Right.
created my personal training business, I also
Or was by
created.
giving,
Huh?
by giving, right?
Oh yeah. You know what? High five. So in order to receive, you must give
I agree.
without expectation.
That's you.
No. What do you mean? I give without wanting anything back, but
But you expect
but-
something.
But no. Me as myself, I will give without wanting it back. Me as a business.
Business. I'm talking
Me
about.
as a business, I will give only if I get it back.
See, that's
So
the thing, though.
that's me and him differently. As a business wise,
No, but as a person, I would
yeah,
love to
person
give
is
stuff.
different.
Mhm.
As a business, I would want to receive something
They're
as
hungry.
a return.
Yeah, of course.
Not hungry. I always
them.
so
You're talking about hungry for the dogs.
Yeah, sorry.
You're like, no,
They're hungry.
I don't know the technical analysis on this, but I do
NEP
know that
again.
many businesses
You open the seal,
that
bro.
give
I have like
Yeah.
I have like 28 minutes left on this memory card, so if we could wrap it up. In
Oh,
28
wrap
We
it
will.
up.
We will.
With
Hey,
Cool.
I have a memory card in my pocket. You need it?
Without 28 minutes. Within
no
28 minutes.
shit. I'm sorry, Justin. How far are we in, dude?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
No way! What?
Sorry.
This has been
I'm
the
gonna go pee,
raddest,
and then we'll come
sickest
back.
Fucking podcast we've been in.
I agree.
I might be drunk, but
I'm
this
glad.
shit's
I'm
sick.
glad I'm number 3.
Brendan, thank you so much
You-
for coming
I-
over, dude.
is he number
I'm
three?
serious. He
Number
is
3, bro.
He is number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3 officially. So
Honestly,
yeah.
I-
Like a test.
This is like. I'll put this back.
Hey,
on
I'm not.
real
I'm
quick.
not gonna lie. Whenever you guys want me back on, like again, I have a shit ton more information for you. Like, again,
He'll be the bi-weekly.
yeah, bi-weekly, whatever.
No, we'd love to have you here.
And
dude,
it's like,
honestly.
again, like I was telling you, I was like, I think in systems. So like, and for order for you to like do,
Should you be part of the podcast or what?
I'm down. I'm down.
Are we up to something here?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're fucking great, bro.
Hey guys, thank you very much for coming into Vive. This is our 3rd episode ever. Bringing along
Yeah.
Brendan. Keep in touch. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but maybe
It's the end.
Hey,
you'll
and
be the next one.
you know what? Here's a last shout out.
Plug in
If-
everything.
If you want to change your body, if you want to change your mind, I got you. Hit me up for personal training, either online or in person. In person would be better,
You
but
can read-
online,
you
let's
can
get
read
it.
the at on top of here.
I
We'll
promise
add it.
you,
We'll add
if
the
you
at.
give me your all, I will change your body and I will change your freaking life, just like I have done every other client. So let's get after this.
Let's go.
Blues
Cheers.
Cruise, let's go.
Hey,
Cheers.
quit sleeping on Blue Cruise, baby. Don't sleep on them. Come on, fellas.
Cheers, buddy.
Get that great body, baby.